Makwaba ayatwa Owia Ade Kyeɛ dwumadi no so mote bright and cow this port I mo hwam ebrey na OSP say Sisiano the office of the special prosecutor is under threat from political interference. Kisia Jaben is calling for a constitutional protection. Na yentie nsema odi tuja.
You recall what happened in 2025. Incidentally, it was our best year of performance. At the same time, it was our worst year of existential troubles. Why should Kisi and a few officers of the Office of the Special Prosecutor be the ones always fighting existential battles just to keep this office running? Had it not been the good-naturedness of the president, the office would have been scrapped by the end of December 2025 in Parliament. Ask yourself, why? It is because politicians don't want us around. It is that simple. And why do they not want us around? Because we are bad news for politicians. And that is why civil society should keep it afloat. I am not known to be diplomatic. I speak what occurs to me. The attempt to scrap the office of the special prosecutor last year is not dead. And this is a charge I'm giving to civil society. It is not dead. It is live. But we should not depend on the goodness of the president to say, withdraw it from Parliament. Rather, we should build this institution for the ages, an institution which stands the test of time. I was approached in respect of how to reform, and a lot of the talk I heard was revolving around me. And I told these well-meaning people that do not make proposals because of my nature. Some may see me as good.
Also, on this year, he has started counting down his days as special prosecutor. But he's urging civil society to preserve the OSP and fight for his continuity, even after his tenure ends. Also, the days are numbered. To tuna na mo bako no akan wa make bako. O tu bako no make bako. Yentie Kisia Jabe.
It is from a deep place of sincerity and neutrality that this dialogue is undertaken. And when we were informed about it, we opened our hearts that it should be done. How many institutions can stand this scrutiny? It is the Office of the Special Prosecutor. More than 70% of the populace want an independent institution to fight corruption separate from the Attorney General. And more than 50%, and with this I take pride in it, the majority of Ghanaians trust the Office of the Special Prosecutor than any other institution to fight corruption. And with this, my job is done. However, I have started counting down my days to when I depart as the special prosecutor. When I become the former special prosecutor,
I don't see no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and so say there should be a cross-border cooperation to unlock Africa's AI potential. Officials will be a yo nunkwane deal yen nunkwane deal no. There is a huge potential for Africa's AI, but we need a cross-border cooperation. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
It is that artificial intelligence can unite borders if Africa builds capability and then connects that capability across borders. However, if we treat AI as a set of imported tools, we will remain price takers in the knowledge economy. But if we treat AI as a national and continental capability stack, we can become co-authors of the rules, the markets, and the benefits. Today,
definitely we'll go to the Middle East correspondent. So, Yaw, any updates from Kwaku? What's the latest? But now, Cousin them say Trump by address.
Latest, and he said there's good news in the Middle East right now. Donald Trump, I said by 3 weeks' time, bit my baby, irrespective of whatever the Iranians will accept the peace talks, whatever, baby. Now, I say, baby, name no more said there's enough destruction of supposed nuclear plant installations. And indeed, Israel fought to 2 bomb, to baby, but Iranians just say a honor medics and as baby are more here. Nipa yin ronya de adinti sano mo claim won say on tokwa na omoko ndi enra de ni ja but pressure wa American so anase mampanyin say economic situation around the whole world as a result of this particular coup na manfo nya no na akwa ya asem na wo hwe so Iran force so I insist say enra no mo ka we are no mo ka say omodo mo ka say omo obi edi nkomo ba omo boa wo hwe ntokwa no I say Ubia and Peso be in my said the men and me person view, but meanwhile so behind the closed doors no almost because right now as a China and Iran for Temogo. As a one American for the money I say China for Iran for Dim Komoma as Mjiba. And so far the BBA the Nakoma who said there's peace in sight. But Tokana my deba come when he say Israel and Hezbollah and I say Southern Beirut, capital of Lebanon. And when I say Israel for the money Buhama, Ewurahama is almost say Ntokwano ebe nipa be 6,000 omapoma from be omotie omapoma omo kire se omomom nsa ma ho me ha omo da chi bia ntino say say nipa 6,000 omo ya de na tukofo omo kru ma Israel for say even after the war krano they still make sure say obi ama ho uye Lebanon or whatever omo because of Hezbollah for no
okay
but no we also so omo secretary of war American former secretary of war or can we be on I say my secretary of defense
Secretary of State
at the defense.
At the defense, no.
The work can say Kestama, yabo my papa no.
Kestama UK.
No, was say as a coward. Now a coward as a sense was say I'm a UK troops nice on my as a toy. To quite cost one mama. The American force say a quite my first of pay or more crude. Ewo Middle East one day almost same.
Omuni
UK no way. You be and you say no.
Kestama they ask who fu be say.
Akofa sama bakakra. And my say for the first time so many years the king Charles is expected later to visit the US this year because as the relations of
Kestama
any
now they are no here how ban club bullying up.
But then you the biggest
question
address,
time Wednesday.
The biggest address will be US president. On the course because they say no. Once over the weekend, the demonstration on my no, they're special on the man.
Okay. Yeah, my man, Emra Chain, Office of the Special Prosecutor. Offices here are almost 50% of Ghanaians. They prefer the Special Prosecutor to any other institution. Or about 75% of Ghanaians are looking for an independent body that will fight corruption. No, no, they all marking a time. NJB and Emrebeso. Aquanuma. Memreso and Amco. Ghana should preserve the OSP. Now, for the ingenuity of the president, go December 2025, the politicians, you could OSP free. The politicians. MPOSP because they are bad news for them. 2025 was his best time. It was also his worst time because people wanted to boot them out.
Oh yeah, there 2025.
Oh, Kazan one who was a
2025 no yeah there.
See the best moment as a special prosecutor was 2025. Inroads our year in India. Now, in 2025, so in the West. Oh, yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I meet you.
Over that, Enu ade Kyeɛ gya ben keka ye nyina. O keka ye nyina de besi inti no na Ghana for expect so meye mayana. Say 50% of Ghanaians ejinidi eji special prosecutor. No na expect say Kyeɛ gya ben bra na be ye maye. Adia over the years 90% of Ghanaians say yenti an independent body. That's right. Obeba corruption and their because you say the office of Attorney General one Minister of Justice or appointee of the president into a bedding so beku. Wo ni do buy because we previous government an appointee. Na that's what one Moses Okrade akotamuka bibi say what tenure of office just say senye se boni bi say gidi pa so bi pamo say free hono no ebedi no answer oto Kyeɛ gya ben emiye hunu so obedi special prosecutor no dia no aye dia mayen yes institutions say what Ghana the Ghana for GDA so onye corrupt eno na hia yen Kyeɛ gya ben we ya keke ne ye do be dey office of the special prosecutor no akutana nke ete be ye dey
on mouse statistics.
Already akweta osano homrane and my dear me fee say or say office na etno catch obekwa office na say betno sentinel enye na sem obekwa wonko no nya isa tobe ni aze oba bi masu bi na aba ne mu na okeka we de kire akweta ti we ni e ka say Kyeɛ gya ben meye akweta yeti ahwe enra public accounts committee we man ya na de ababeto dwei eti Kyeɛ gya ben wa hu
onko hu
ene enye na adwuma
we no kra na osenko che no osenka ba ne kra
banka bia ka wo de ete say say a politician bi wo mo to aba e wo baby wa koche 100 cedis amobi wo ko akochiri sisi a beba ne letter so omra
million Ghana cedis for 6 Vitara
SUV cars 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 friends car near friends
ba ku bia e be 800,000
8 billion
Vitara
Kano kraso si yen
ka mi insian so om say ase omo ko renti no sa now ko renti ka ne buy no na specification bi to masadi una nadia na ona mo de come and refund this kind
akota na saman we eti ho
no aba na sem ko
yes no aba special waba yi public accounts committee na oti ho no na se bibia mfa no ho
oye so annoying
bibia mfa no ho na yebusa no ka no wa he onim receipt wa he onim Owia sa ka kire sai it got to a point supplier no na supplier na frefre no send a text message say onye no approve ade no ntem we Minister of Defense me de say honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafia Makpo busa say we Minister of Defense and now we chief director ministry honomo and I a president and a supplier no wababe send a text message say ne na de ne ma no we nyina akota Kyeɛ gya ben wanhu ananya na adwuma say your Auditor General's report na eba bonten Kyeɛ gya ben special prosecutor and Auditor General report ba ontimi nkom anakota ende enya na adwuma
obetuma kompa
yes iti we nyina ye hunu but no aba betena ho no mo be samra ne maya de na 90% of Ghanaians say yeti independent body na say oba add up to the numbers ni enyamfa so bia mfiri so a akontada independent body na yesi yeti no say Kyeɛ gya ben yate ne namfa so ba so ye de so already na ye wo Attorney General ho amanfo fee say I say ye hu de wo ye bia ya compromise akota ye wo yoko ho eno so amanfo fee say as ye unu de owo ye bia eno so konkon akonta ye wo CID office ho CID office so amanfo office ye hu de ekọ bia ene yeso oke ye nyina ye nkamom ye nkote special prosecutor wono no de wonchele woni man pipi ni man DC yes oye ya wo bechew ene ekofa man yi ba ko ekofa ne ba ye won kwa de office no kura wa mie anwie and okoye ade my back say Martin B can
be Kaiser
Ben Kaiser
Kaiser
one when the hundreds is hindering you okika sabrofo ni nyina wieye office no kro wamie no okoye
okokro to 2 na nado dey
the mother serpent of all corruption and the na goja oja hokoye and yakofa
don't no say no so no na resign here it don't say no be retire on a salary na
so one retire
so one or resign is so yemuza so
you no man compensation
be jakota we mu nyina be ka article 71 office holders and a bomb mine ka
it don't say okisia jabin say or the also marking the time to the time to no got transfer
oh you young Ghana be hene sa
so you tianika 800,000
akote be tua man sa kosi so
or pension so busum ba remember no
obi tua man oh you young obi tua man kosi so be wu
article 71
na me be tun sa frɛ no south article 71 ni
professor
kosi prempem ayi friends constitutional review committee no
atofo sinsu a wo sun say bosin a okobo 7 billion wan nyina emu be 4 billion yomo dia
yes
nipa ba ko pe
the condition of service
the bosumi akatua le towa ho o otifie no na bosumi akatua to it
be 100
be nipa be 20
timi fa nurses be 100 ma omo ye adwuma e wo hospital
obi tifie wogi 800,000 a month
yes
as what fee wa retire 800,000 it's 80,000
800 million
nurse for be 20 as 10,000 40 omusika
ko be 100 na
nurse ni be na wo Ghana ha yitua na ka be 10,000 as 5,000 3,4 teacher ni be na wo Ghana ha also watch radio basic school and say even secondary school see tuanika 5,000 so akuta when mu nyina ntimi de mebusa se kisi eja bentu when ye ka so me special prosecutors office no na ye tini na Ghana for about you say the whole country say ye hear an independent body no na ye so be analysis a kire me ba ye no ma ya de na about
the analysis ampe asante
mama kisi ya bia sem de na de me pese make am
anti then na person
me press conference and I never knew say obi timi press conference esan ho mane nwan so keka nsem sa me for the first time is appointed in a man ehun hia so ba begina or your research be on for details me to dwa me hu de amam for ka sa minim how was 50 say ni pass pia 70 me say make o my public account committee no agona doso agona doso pa say we be for man sika na wafa me de mechanism because for 4.8 million Ghana cedis kotoka nsia sebe o papa no ma meja pare na dija wa anti ka ba kotoka so be kasense nsimu ya kire ebisi na nsen ya life ho baby yesi papa bi so onu aye panyin wa adwuma mu ne say abrante ne wawu wa ko yi ni bi kobonsa enso go su tua ne kasa
for almost
na we ne powder su eye adwuma oban adwuma nya hwe no nipa no so
we sasa nipa no ye musa say ya che no
wana mo baby na anti don't know
ya director
na nya sremo baby esremo baby
na wonim de anti na ya na boys no yeah oh my anti na boys ni bi say boys ni mo so hwe mbu ofu say o hwe boni amanfo be di pa nu ko tutumu na obi wi ane man ketenkete bi ni sa ne madin pa ko du ko to assessment na tum no obi so be wi o man sika di sa nsem fun say sebe na afa ni pa da so ne nam court chiagu Ghana for so ye swutimi an ko drop pa for Ghana sika 4.8 million nam de anu an mu say Ghana for sika
o bi bia ha no he
say yetimi say
he didn't give it as one fam
na me na so je ne kwa no ye mobo ba mani manyamfo say na sabi papa we nti obetra wona ye do picture abeto so na we ade boni say soldier for di me bata won say dey
no so, Ministry of Defense job
wo ko pedi so enti papa ya kika sansem we ebesi ne watime go kete so amade achi ko bi na sabi odi ko kia na yi bi na fa sam yi bi we ifo yi bi ya nke akwachi no yes ye ko yi tenka ko achi nipa ne ade enti o ma nyema hia ye pa na ase hia mpanimfo no ne mo nyema ehia ye no ene hia mpanimfo no enti me de o ma ade be se ko so se sia no ben dia o munya public account committee ni dwumadi no munyai na ye ho ntoy because what is ansem sia na ebufu semu papa ba ku bi kura so say no me kan say almost me bi su duri sa you say independence square o preparation you go preparation independence square and no kwa nya independence celebration we the cohesion region 21 million Ghana se kodi akopa bi so a almost we the renovation and so ye hu dey akofa ne be kin yesika ye nya o mamu na your man akwaje bo se free ba bi ba na kobrane etimi fasika ne yesa ne ma se ne ehwe no ya hwe ni pa ne di sansem se ya ne ehwe no entimi de me committee we na kasa o ma mo bo adwuma ma me abron sare ne atamis bia no
yes o ma recommend the guy na ma the attorney general's office so prosecuting guy no
and so almost say as a matter of agency on prosecuting no would they do it?
I was saying Honaneka police for before they handcuff
because you have the
information before inviting
the public account committee. They have the strength of the High Court. That is why they are able to subpoena people.
Okay.
That is why almost subpoena won't mean kasa. You don't. It has the power of the High Court. Only that they do not have prosecutorial
and prosecution powers.
And not EFFC. Nigeria for EFFC for your case EFFC about fee.
HBN Ghana.
Now with that EFFC to say special prosecutor na
there be more powers to arrest, powers to freeze your assets normally. And they are going to say something like Iyoko
okay.
By Iyoko penny. Ono so de ne dia be group agadamas ese ananse ya obekai
yes council of state
member bi or voter
region no so
na ase odi ne office no abuse or you see no office no attacking grofo bi oni omo beef mre bi
papa ne kan because before that no papa ko mo panache no yokofo ne panache no ayo montam asem ne de
da bi na asema ya kan make asa wo so say
da bi me papa ne kan before that no now omo papa ne kan da bi papa na asem na o ka me say before that then yokofo nso I issue statement
it does not mean
until me say details of the issue no
Yoko for by omo soldiers the police in great rank for Katawale Oman ready
contest we na me
kase debiti beso just me kase I said the whole rubbish there make papa no so ye penachi no uni mo bia ye penachi no Ghana ha onye boni because of politics
the me can say before say papa na be kasa na Yokofo no issue statement say is on the wanted list.
No more penalty.
No issue statement.
Very good. Ebia no council of state member. And kasa your mo asem. Ghana asem.
Yoko no almost say Sikebi say about 500
very good
million 57 million Ghana cedis.
Yoko no obi dia.
Ghana dia.
Honorable Ayim ewa ahoma no so. Honorable Anim memo ache.
Openye me jo so no me charity phone so.
What to say?
Me ho ye pa.
Eno ade nyame anim ne Ghana fo bebrebu fui. Esan say openi a obetra public accounts committee animu ana. Yes 4.8 billion. 6 Vitara. SUV Vitara cars a wakoto no. Unit price yebusa na aswonim. Receipt aswonim. Document as with him. Can we ya? Yamianim ni ye or man for no na yabu ofu. Me hwe wanim kra na udon sana mutiri hu sa. Se akra me do to TV no so na utiri hu. Na on sana ho. Me pa cho no pay akosi say honorable ya onim. Gina ye be na public accounts committee mu gina o papa yi so.
Papa me da wase. Na am sasade odi kan no. Asem we asemwa enra back from Tiana a hard drink. The United States Ministry of Defense soldier for election year or mobile surveillance vehicles ministry procure ya nanka as the Juma or about 2024. Now tie papa nkasa yemwa vehicles anka yeah, they be this Jumay. Upon Carter and almost every Jew December that Tosunum. Now we share audit reports and swear by
Bibia Chepefe said, car neba December 5, or more person or more chair said, or monso ensa can sign name received note December 10. Na auditors call Hoso Moko Shana Sakas ya yes sign documents a chair said by December 5 no. Na cars in any hop. You put up a pay in so ultimate chair baby a cars na ye king a walk. And we share contractions and some so Abranti yard in the 2 million so at the contract extensions are not only a whole coin so bit me aye na contract yet me a beam abra omfa emra coin so it over and run someone no ake can ye and yesterday is it told Jana obiet me who said and some and transform to public accounts recommendations yeah the never attorney general now I should train same nimu na odi say you're prosecuting na yeah the prepare so abem
me pacho enti papa no went to me and mom the unit price of each car
the contract price was around 4.8 million Ghana cedis
for 6 cars
for 6 cars
SUV Japan Vitara
car back will be 800,000 Ghana cedis yeah this Vitara and full SUV but
there's a car back could be 8 billion
8 billion titisika
Vitaro what's happening now with him open bi o me hawatiem me pam cho honorable anim ya anim Ghana for bebre free say e wo say mutumi enya esen a mobetumi aka onyi ni samra hye fie e wo say mutumi emma public accounts committee certain prosecutorial powers be betumi ama ebia mobetumi a prepare onipa bi obeba ho for prosecution nom ne ade because more refer omo emma attorney general nom ne ade search charger emra no yes say am betuma search charge of no and also one some akusi say together with more prosecutorial powers we say come emra ni mo emra hye fi anka Ghana for ni beji pa
Penye medasa pa wo hwe PFM act na say ye ni akwajo ponkro mu amendment bia odi abamra hyebedwemu ye free ase a ye di ho dwuma ni nyina ne se ebemia PFM act ni mo se de be ya sansem ya wo keken ebetmia mu na bone a ekokọ wo agencies ni MDS no ya hwe kwan pa we said the CTSSA beyond recommendation to Attorney General. What do we do as public accounts? Follow-ups at SCA or Attorney General. Status of cases that recommendations, referrals, arrested the prosecutions. No, I could drew any crime pie before Tikakra SCA Nyan. Attorney General, Auditor General, Airborne Homoding. Ebrebia and search charges no multimedia, but we can go a step further. You bet me a DSC no man. Yenim said a todabia yen Jumedia Edi no acquire no name and shame. Then I heard the course papa you goon and animals with TV swat and also a bonk crofo a man crofo and deep on answer. But Sadia Wokan, the same yemi am running more a beboa a choir ASF passo near Dinkofui famra kwan so no ano so beboa na edite the padodoa from Bonea aya na edi na prebebre no say politicians na bokro no but ohwemu a public account jumedi edi be afeni achi na utimi ho say most of these civil servants no eshisha politicians edi boni bi sometimes because of politics near the katakata nyoma so me hu ne se baby ayedru no yetimi bo emra no ho na yetimi de emra no nso di juma ebeboa na agisa nyoma boni a ekoso ewo agencies ne ministries ni mu
se ano honorable Dafia Makpo a request and answer or stress say interdicting or no. Lance for betimi to say na mo no ana.
No, yeah, metimi aka sɛ bra chief we buy no or share papa no dwumadi a wadi o defense ha ene wasa de age transfer de akɔ lands a ɔno hu ne sɛ ebe boa sɛ lands be interdict no while we look into the issues akoso we papa ya o se ne dwumadi a wadi o Ministry of Defense almost 7 years. Now, so because now defense now the Juma for 7 years, you expect say nipa no obetimi edi ni Juma wo kwan papa mu. Now we will be our 7-year experience our ministry. Now utimi this boni a course ya. Na ebe hu be hia say baby e na course say no. Ye be twe na sen asensen kakra. Na etimi ahwehwe ni nyuma ene nyoma o ye e wo defense. Ni ahwe say ehun hia say ye be mana to na Juma so ana say ye de sanction bi ebeto no so said e be ya emma sa boni e course so defense na bi nsa me koso e wo lands and natural resources.
Okay, so we are all waiting and looking up to the Minister for Lands and Natural Kofi Amabuase or the Osiobe ya. I don't want to say on the Medasi.
Papa, Miss Medasi.
I can't committee now. You sure they want to be?
But I be 70 be hard.
And no, sure they be any day. All right. As Antina now flow.
Bibi say nyina si ni say ja nipa ekwaje adisika aban disika ma fofa ka si bra na we nyina beboaboa na aban abagidi mbone nipa no we na disisi a wa bamba na wo hu se we na de wakoyi nipa na di nipa ntu nyina wo di o ma na bro
ba say we de asante ya name na shemu no enei say ye nyina te say Kofi Amaboa I interdict papa ya ye mo na baso you never born a baso
na no achi no o my 4 something million yes aketua o
no so sika no de interdicted the person crown no a step ama ebia be huna obi deterrent now
so me no ya adwen kakra but the me can say papa yi almost 7 years experience and I wear Juma the Ministry of Defense.
Almost so crowded.
Now, when you soldier for one Juma.
So almost Juma 7 years. Yes, or 7 years.
Where Juma 7 years.
Ministry of Defense. Or no, why Juma as procurement director for 7 years.
Director.
JB Club Conclane or other ministries. Why
Juma? Tia transfer ni ba ho.
As I was a Tom Dene Colancy, ya promote no on director of finance. Or free procurement, finance.
You see, Lance the any sika. You na me
finance. Ade bako how man we ni say. Would me say nka odi boni say nka be resign. But Ghana de wodi boni kra no on resign. Amofo no ade kitikiti kra o timi resign.
Okay. We waje transfer free so ya for no
no senka won resign na ka emra no so wan ho aye dia
asante
apeja se wu
afei na okasa se senka ba sisi immediately enra asem ni siye no obedru office na ono abuku Kofi Amaboa I issue statement o mama na letter of interdiction
yes
se oboye hwehwemu ti onkotena fie na
owo no na dey say kwagina court
attorney general so serve no
yes
to appear before court arrested and given bail na odi na
sem
ni hu so obesa ba na mi bebo
say ni emfa say
everybody is proven innocent
until
is presumed innocent until proven guilty by a court of competence until that is done says adie we koso papa ya obi a wakona yie nanso so bosumi bia wo sign me
tia wata so na adwuma
adano a ba ye no nanka ministry na issue statement interdicting no investigations ongoing or court next year enka obo say public accounts so trans no mo show auditor general's report na and dem infractions be bre hodoma
esobeti
ba ye koye no fitivity sam nipa be bre ne dem be gu hodoma o ma to cars nanse ya ECG cars bi se no mu Drabom ko. ECG cars mako be 10-15 pickups. And yet dilapidated do. Womu
road worthy.
Ekoye nkomodie ni ade na akoda. Drabom na adwuma. Omo ye in charge no da so office wa. Omo de krata da so command sign. Ah omo procure ne mafufuro.
Eno muntaka eya assembly o kan assembly o say ono de committee has say na otie no wakache ni chief directors ene ne directors nyina say procurement bi letter bi hwan bi ba na wo ye behind me na say ho assemba ono metena say wo beba betena committee ne now you answer those questions ebowa. You are taking to wherever no metra say wabra wo chief director or director of procurement no di nkwasi asem na minister minimum hwe ne de maba betra say ne ba begumen
Ghana the technocrats, the chief directors, deputy chief, procurement officers, finance officers, woman na ekuyen. But don't say we are politician now kwa. Na say wo so we are greedy. They will teach you the way.
Oh yes.
O ma chiro kwan ya
I say no ke ye ni say ya. Yeni say honorable yeni say ya.
Now mutumi ya see afre bibi miscellaneous.
Eno kwa itinye kese kwa
ya miscellaneous no ma miscellaneous no ma tro capacity building. See brofo no.
What the capacity
building.
What the capacity building they are
internal growth to say. Ya bo ma ha no ya my training. Etubon so mo ha no makosia wa Lisa Hotel. Na makosia wo hotel we na makofa obi amema lecture baako na Owia akɔhɛ budget go da ho na se trefo no obo fam te say the human resource ni HR no PR no ho obo so inventing central for 20 no atro se baako bia 3000 no am obi 1000
so oversign na kodu office one assign
omo type no mo de akɔ sana they are Ghana. Yeah, cromfo.
Good.
You will be.
Oh my 90.
Cron no way actually.
Yes, sir. No, mean Cassa corner, we are going to call in your gym. They may person mechanic.
I could tell my year, office.
Obia no Janus on your bonnet when you. Obia, woman, a cross on your bonnet.
UK.
Very good.
Bonnie on the America Crana and Brabari by so should I have quite
and you say, Yano, Yashemra. Now, some random woman, I say, and Manus Ruyen. Yanko Samranu, and Manus says Ruyen. By Yano, I didn't manage Yerjuman, man, find Yerjuman. And his idea was the idea, of course, name and shame Kwanye enough. Papa, I did ye, Nanki, I chin up a person, Nemakra Sebe. And the bush na be diara won next time go be sika we me dey for any was mu you go same name we no me no me can say
a friend Frank Oliver Kodo
yeah e fi na ekono o my e fi na ekono e fi na ekono me pesenka obi ye boni bi say ya ho one if you firi mu ye hunu asori awoko boni awo nem sa ne ma we nyina ba mu ehu se titimre bi no na omoye
that is a moral switching.
Oh that me say tie because boko na asori no sikai me o ma me ba
if say wo na ba kwakoye research dia ba but
ana we no mo timu sa no
and ambassador David
the people say me chene say asori awoko
is not interested in
asori awoko e kire wo say krono ne ho anem nyanye mebo ena say wo asori bo say Semi assemblies ni na say assembly ni akobɔ no akura wo so te ha na sem bia afebon say ɔman mu because ɔman panyi mama bai presumably say be why assemblies ni na bia bɛka say bia o impanimfo bi esrema obi yes ane me ya bai ebedu me bi say obi ya asori panyi bi ana say wonya some privileged position because of asori bi afedem kodu ho wi ya boni amudi eti omani the next time be board ko ana ye ma say asomasi asori fo we mu de omunya position omu ya konfo this America on new Europe no hwe omai ne seche we ya say obokro no ahun oba ukọ abandwuna akobokro no awo wo no asefo abandwuma dia abandwuma pa de munya bi nye nti akwan papa ko fasika bi ba fi na wokan a akwan kwati phone fan papa police mumra na papa se okobi asika na wa da ache me nya abandwuma nye wo enti ye no ase ye kan no keke wi ya na
ye first kana ye de kofi ye first kana ye mvan kofi o akota wei ubekum na nye sika se sika ye de be hye ne nsemu ubekum kwa na SUV cars ya ye ke sesi ya yire bia age ba kokra ma na wife Jiba allegedly you. Ode ye bobo etim nia wajiba ko bi kura ma so hu. Akota anyama nipa se ni be ye no. Itimi fa mafie na wo no.
Ma me abache jojo komo atrase.
We num nyina na ye te ho.
Ye ka wa nyina no anopa ye ni future life for ye hia ho den apom din papa bi. Yawe
Minia.
na I want to say.
Ye who no dey cry na wo so.
Na yawe itimi to Suzuki Vitara Mini. 8 billion.
Ya grace the car ne 2 TV de so chese.
Ono ne kotoy.
Emo
8 billion.
O da ye turn store so. E ya ba che. Ye turn store. David store ba ko na. E ya ba che. Store ba ko no.
Suzuki Vitara.
Suzuki Grand Vitara.
Grand Suzuki Vitara 8 billion.
Yes,
Wait. The car we Ghana, I want to be talk away. Brand new car 8 billion.
There be also be okoton no sa na eton.
Now what on even? I don't know company it will be.
Yeah, na committee no tena se no. E dey no maye.
Grand Vitara.
We assemble ha we
Akota the price. New Suzuki Grand Vitara models in Ghana generally range from approximately 330,000 to over 415,000.
So
like I said,
let's choose the highest price. 4 billion.
See this as
brand new. Brand new.
310 brand new. What do you mean?
330,000 to 400. What if I say with a better spec na 400,000?
Yes.
I told it twice. Ni bi bia oni ni clear.
It's no abo no de or the
times 2.
Yes,
Ghana price and see this. 3 billion.
Where ya SUV
tier rubber the ACC ha.
You know what I wako yi every port tier port charges ni now. It is the auto ya port charges in Ghana.
And what times in 2.
What's it? Yeah, what is what times in 2?
Na the car no. Ona o fire na o de babe ebe judge for so e aban dia. Na what the times 2 say?
Yaw,
ye ni enkomo.
Yaw. Omanhene Yaw no. Hwe. Ye di boroni bi free Germany buy. Na una makra road. So barriers ye kwan to no more criticality construction barriers.
That's right.
Into bo hu se ni pesisi obi e dwonso e wo kwa.
Bronino
hwe sa. Why? Say ni pe dwonso sa. Because you say I so tim ma yade o. Say yade mi wo bi so a. Wo wuchina ho utimi nya.
Dwonso go.
Yeah. Tu china was say this is Africa. Oh. Inti for short. Yeah, TIA. For short was it TIA. And sana the only number sense what does that mean? It was this is Africa.
TIA.
Yeah. And you know, same be no, so what to campaign. Me say we say me ntra ho kona na mawe. Ya we hu hia, eba ma ebo boil up ama o pressure kora be koso. Enipe ni apomdene sa. Enu nti nam de ma beta ha. Na wo hunu sa ade we, dua be we ni, ye nanan me beto wo mu si dua be wo ni a. Yesensana no. Si yesensana.
Etu ase.
Yeah. Nti wo hunu sa ade a wo ye engo ye ma wo de a. We ye be keka borofo sa kosi 3. Mfaso obi ene so. And you know, English for say to be overwise is to ossify. When it be ba o ma ponchiachi. Into what dear young fan unto any yanky upon the one sem no way because yaga.
Any uncommon.
Yeah, yada say ye chair tea for you and none of pay say rather than for a chain. Say and yum no say ye need a radia ye and yum or honey a dung channel. Mama maninye namunia would see a woman 1st April a rade bosome and son or the akuja. Now the Ewura and Naimu, na Yabusa Hosa Wapum, then saying the Sijana saw. Wapum didn't want some at the sign the Wusi who wapum then, would then Yanni Yano pay a quay. Same quay dear, nay, Bianing on was so back and I may come for the Ama war. A Bianini ding at the future life. A Bianino ni ding at the future life. That's a wonqua and our book mobile. Wonqua and our home by and the new will be a Obama war. And in your wilderness will be Obama. wo maame no papa wo entimi mama wo na emom no wa nkasa wa nkasa Deuteronomy 30 verse 14 was say asem ne ben papa o wa wanum no akoma mu say yo eye wa nyi obi na eye ama wo na ababusa say future life ye dey natural food supplement I fancy jaso ya wie dada a natural food supplement bibi e won bia natural ye fancy jaso ya wie dada enu ti sa won saka wo de ane say wo di nsuo fra te se ne ya wonya gari bia na salaka e di nsuo fra no na wadi ne saa na ni gisam say wo die no wo be men be sa pam ne ma boni bi afri widiem.
That's right.
Adentra ekura 23 vitamins and minerals, 19 amino acids, omega 3, selenium, molicare, inulin, dietary fiber, high in protein. Na me ka kire wo say enei e wo man Ghana nko study be na no pay your school for be send by 13.3% of the population wo Ghana nyina e wo kidney chronic kidney disease. 13.3% of the population in Ghana ewo chronic kidney disease. Study a woman no. Mrs. Sa Omanhene enipa ewu pa o enipa be wu. If say ye de ya toto ye nema basa. Kidney na ahoden sani da no ba me te ya na me ka kire wo no. January, the month of January see di bro nya wi eni esi boso me fufuro mu a enipa ba ye ho no obi obeba bia wo so ko hospital no yes ne kidney ahoden wo fom ne kidney ya emre ensu ya begina ne kidney ho na chese obe ye nipa biem ye be mo nduru no saa unye nipa wo mo wapom de ho asem nhia o kidney no ehia nsuo ntemesrew wati wei no no munsuo bebri ona mo no munsuo batanya ice water menye wadwere se obanom ice water emwa no munsuo lady bi o say ewia no bo say dia nsuo na woke kan dia entem no ordinary water wo yes ice water ne oboa na oboa yo say form enam se wuwu anasa na wonye nhune na abeka nsa go bonsa na abehunu na se ye kidney na ho den wo form ye kidney na ho den wo form efiri se kidney no hia nsuo na kidney so yade eba wo ho no ne ehu mu pa ne se 80% ay infection. Se kidney wo problem wa 80% ay infection. Enunti infections wa dawson. Infections are dawson. Me say infections are dawson. Enunti so wan hwani maybe ya obokọ ne Nyankopon won frɛ. Nyankopon frɛ wo bia. Nyankopon on frɛ wo bia. Na wudu kuro bi so a wo mu de wo mu ku yanim. Me ka asem duru Vancouver, Canada. Omanhene last year, November somewhere. Ne plane timi si aposo. Plane itu ne basa. Ne si aposo. Ne nipe wo masi fom. Na assign afa nipa no mu kwa kone na baabi ane asaba. Si sa na akoduro. Na ye de se ne esi twa aben. Sa na etwa no nsisan ye bi e mai. Se ni edi hwane praye saa na ehwane no nsisaye bia mai na wote ya se Nyankopon wo ba buruni to wo baka kire saa asema aka na oboa wono wonto Nyankopon no hwane to agina ebo na mane yesa wo ba menka se Nyankopon ma wu na me ka kire wo se wono obi ento agina obetima ba na anwumire ya na obetima ba kira ba wo ye obi bia ya ne ntem na hwe eniema se ne yesi kro na ni nipa ewudodo enipa ewudodo se ne a meme de hwe me kwa yinum na me bosa semtementem ho amete no ma enum na awo ana enipa num na awuo na makwa yie enti entem ho amete no ma enum na awo ti yenye bi saa me kwa yie wo kuru bi so mambo area ho na oni me say Omanhene kuro na me ko mu no enipa ne yesi omuda no eye 17 ne edika sie 6 dada enti yere koka ho ameme da na yi ane yi ne kromo na yeto ne 3 timbusa papa bi se ma sen na awo ha obi era no wasa ne mema wa kwara se aye mre na wo de wo ka wo ho asem che sensama ye keka no ehu ene kidney mesramo bra future life achia ne mu yo bra future life ye de be mu aduane adi ni a kire de wo be ye wo de wo da dialysis so wo na dialysis so wo kidney na ho den na ye se aba fam no but na me mu aduane ni me mu aduane wanwa so ba ko pa e beboa wo kidney no e bo da che ho ban na wo bre nye sa wo num nuro no sa wo ba num nuro no sa enko me mu aduane adi fi so de aduru ba wi ase wo se mu aduane nya woduru no woduo enso enya woduane. Let your food be your medicine. Aduane a wudie na e beboa wo enai mi kura beauty food e wa ha beauty food na sa beauty food ni kura wa eno de o wede no wotim se wadwendwene enema bi how eno ntino ama o wede na twintwam aye basa me ma beauty food na se wudia beauty food da e reduce wrinkles in 28 days and in 2% di achinyi adakai just auto 9 1 week bia obedi baako 1 week bia obedi baako na bosumi dura aya hwe wo ho de akọ na bo sampa dade bi twa dadem me se wapom dini ho asemi hia me nti na me ka kire wo no so wo skin na ye basa wo tiri winti mimfu wo mawira ye basa wo hia beauty food wo hia beauty food ebobo wa pa na se osisi ni ukotodwe no waposo ha wo de a ene no nso ye repair eno nso eye repair wa osisi ukotodwe waposo ha wo no kwaje repair food nedi na obedi ba ku mienu miensa wo sampa se dade bi twa dadiem me kamfo amawo to say no nipa e bredodo yare ya na Owia mama life tonic Owia mama life tonic dudo no enne bobo awo odache enu ntino tutu anamo bra ye won kran Ghana Telecom University opposite ene Kumase ye wo sofulai alignment interchange no so wa wodo ani a kire patase no bra ne nhwaw wapom dine ho asemi hiayen na nipa ewudodo aya na ahomete ya na sese nipa beberebe na ewue ya hwan na afei wuwura fia obaka akoto no tina me kamfo aduane papa ba akwa mawo o memu dia ya to apete mesi akra ya wo Ghana Telecom University opposite Abeka Junction ho dia na Cars Estate fie hwa ya de obenya future life enya sanso obenya bi wo Palace supermarket na Wall Spinters Road Flower Pot ko ho Palace supermarket na Wall Spinters Road Flower Pot ko ho ubenya bi wo frɛ ni a ye be kyerɛ wo kaso a ubenya bi afi ubenya bi wo Cape Coast ubenya bi wo Takorade ubenya bi wo Takwa ubenya bi wo Takwa nsuayem ubenya bi wo Boase Asante Bekwai afi Greater Kumasi nyina ubenya bi ne ekɔ ahafo region so ubenya bi wo Akyere nsua ɛyɛ ahafo region Akyere nsua sunwane ɛwɔ University ubenya bi wo Bono Tachiman 3-in-1 mother care Asante Mampong se wa heba na afi Kumawu ubenya bi maame no wo asieye ho no ba bi oton cement no afei Asante Afijase ofaya o Methodist Primary School amfie kwa no so Asante Achimagogo eje confirmation center anase ejidi asorofo mu ho ubenya future life ye wo ejoso ene ye wo konongo me se freyen se ne be ya wo so ubenya future life na yare ya eni pe bre we say we here beautiful now say here repair food fi say already na say o skin no say o skin no say
okay
the how be yen FDA my kwase ye mo yade din na mo me ka kire wo say let your food be your medicine mo aduane enye woduro na say wan hwe ye dia obese say nduro na agu ani mu na no na ye aduane ama wo already nshira mo na to nsa na freyen na ye ma kire wo ekwan abafa so a obedidie numbers ni 0246 01 another 01 50 0246 01 another 01 50 Good Friday ni Holy Saturday ni dia yemma but Easter Monday meba oba tome.
Thank you very much.
My arrange samunyana
Yabuakye eyaduane ampa Jabin Ra Bank PLC semen kancho say eba se open shares at top ebi a wodi osika call for wealth creation and now fix deposit Jabin Rural Bank PLC and I may come from out 42 years and counting, the best rural bank of the year 2023, the best innovative and business development 2025 all the way Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Now your shares, it allows you to become a part owner of the bank for higher returns or dividends. We are no free oswa. A bow Emma Utimi in your scholarship cry. Hello, yeah, Jane. Nebibia Ecos to kama Eddie amount Anopai, they make comfort amount pa and say, Odin Hobabe Dom, a year, Jabin Bank PLC. Fixed deposit in your 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. Attractive interest rates, investment, 100% secure, negotiable rate, depending on how large the amount is. Bomodina, na bibia, enkosu kama emfa enya day, emfa amount, na to an amount, said the bear, wait me out to Niema kama. Your number no is 05 44 745856 and 0271 464 327. Na bibia enkosu kama zet natural mineral water numsio ensukrojin papa pan there zet natural mineral water. It energizes you and keeps you hydrated all the time. Anopai so we are wedding engagement outdoor and party bia zet mineral water. Yeah Kumasi Bremen West Samsung and Atomic Runabout. The number is 0244620294 and 0208183018. Nebi biya day akosu kama edi amount. Anope mabeja for say na share what came out of the Public Accounts Committee meeting and other matters arising. We'll look at the big push contract. Is sole sourcing a crime under Ghana's public procurement framework? It is not. But is it an avenue to siphon money from Ghanaians? Is it a corruption platform? And they kasa bibi bewo sole sourcing hono. Yebedi hunkomo. Preserve OSP. Don't let it die. Kisia jabin to civil society. Or since it's here there. Ututu nanamo nin ankwanoma nimreso awoko. Also 50% of Ghanaians prefer OSP to any other institution that con corruption. 75% of Ghanaians so omope independent body. And untino OSP dear. Politicians don't pursue better all because they are bad news for politicians. Also, 2025 was his best year. At the same time, 2025 was his worst because some politicians wanted to scrap for the ingenuity of His Excellency. Anka, Yama, and Yama call Nick Sebas on bad call. And they, Mamifa, I want that some new Chemuntem. Obefia J. Oh, my own Obefia. Wow. Happy birthday to you, my sweet Obefia. Happy birthday. From your husband, Mr. Kwame J. Obefia Yamautrinkwa Awodapa. Oh, beautiful. Evelyn was able to of Nyinahini and then so Yawawota from Skyface of Nyinahini to you. Then Margaret Asiedu of Otakrum. Margaret Asiedu from Nana Dompre of Nyinahini. My body daughter, my lovely daughter, Antoinette J. Nyame of Efia Kobiampem Girls Senior High School. Happy birthday to you from your mom, Justina Nyame of Greece. To my mother-in-law, Mrs. Hannah Fusukwating, from your son-in-law, Nanayao of Owia TV. Okay. Then Edwin, a free Jimai. Today is your birthday. This is coming from Nyakwa. Honorable Andisbediako, the former MC German South MPP, but the Shikain now pom to say. Bibi Abokode.
Some say amount for see who.
Amount for na say who here.
Saturday chi omu ya omo che pro beto me ha na ochi.
Me offer.
Say me ho nyanka me
offer baby. Those times. Wo ha no aba no ya ni say. Ura de o say that's meda. That's meda.
I was a prof by our beto me ochi ami.
Ti amount for say who here.
Yeah, okay. Until any signal so who say me ho here.
Professor Smart Sapo, Senior Research Fellow, KSTU. Now bomb to say.
Adum.
Bibi Aboko. Yeah, we any say Ambrose Ashia, former DC Presidential West Babe Cancer. Anopay. Mami shall seem free honorable. Procurement. PPA. The framework. Ganamra. Yes, you will be a friend of restricted tendering. You will be a friend of competitive tendering. You will be a friend of sole sourcing. And you will be a friend of single source. Nina womrem. Ninti kaya Ganamra dia, why the noise? Kaya Ganamra dia, nase kwamba hua. But there are features that deals with each and every one of them. Yes, it's sole sourcing. It was say yes, something that is of emergency. A nipa kroni demand on or special a yibi obi nibi. Yes, it's strict restricted tendering. Nipa kroni be a supply no ya or no a kwanya ultimate supply and our track record. Competitive said be transparent to be a bit me enye single source. You say expertise we win. Ya yeni na to ho ayemra. Enti kadede ye. Abeto jaso mampeni jo mama ese Fort Estate for the sembi abetuja enti catch the ministry no eno abeto jaso ministry no menim say ya grace betim dia to so a mampeni e making request na ministry no call mo website o ma delete contract ye om di two obia o ma ko dwiregu na no enti amra na I don't know. They are supposed to give information to Ghanaians. Honorable Mamintiu, on the source sourcing that we get to other issues.
Oh my, Mecha one pay.
Na
Mecha Prof. Your Prof be brave. You have no television and bet Menininshia said that.
Oh, okay.
This is the first time Menininshia, and I think he's doing good for this country. Now, no who said that what they curve school for my home.
Yeah.
My new vehicle.
Oh yes.
Yeah, my idea.
Correct.
Yeah, my idea. Oman,
we are Suzuki Vitara.
Your friend can name the Shrine REV near regenerative electric vehicle.
My electric vehicle.
Oh yes.
Nim the Shrine. I said I must university nim the Shrine. Okay. Nam ka say Suzuki Vitara na yakopie wo. Na so my na ko busi say no so ba ko 800,000. Mami ti honorable.
Yeah. Oman, I think we public interest from Yakuafo me free me constituency ba. Still how mukoku na ba ntuaka.
After all the
I'm telling you for value ntuaka. You see, Abaya Mayati say Omo release about 4 billion Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, BDC is not just a car, a buy the almost or Mutiano Motuaka for his about 11 billion. Fono and Kobe BI. Take your phone be Brioha, and yet they almost say Yateso about 2,500 no. The Edika toy in a crown, abandoned to Intia. In Tianrasi, concerns and family Kukunu be a brewoso, almost a Mokotea Winipama into a Moja or Mujano Somanapro. And I think it's not the best. In T. Mestre.
Honorable correct kakramami. Okay.
The best say abano more than say Okuafo no ya tom kuku ayi.
Pacho say ya. Na so kan ye. Honorable ne pia mic ne ben wani. Eye. Ese ko kakra. Wo mu ti echi ono mu juju ese koliko. Micromanage. Ala bone. Na ye ti honorable.
Enti ye betre aban say Okuafo no kuku no ye mbom modern say the akam no yintua ma Okuafo fi say very difficult. Because we come constituency Jamaica South 6 year. They only say a Juma Akuafo no ye hopa e kuku and a cashew. Cashew no so unfortunately this year into Miamba. And a cashew no into Miamba no sika abandada no etwa ya na ode to cashew no or started 17 but it to me kwa na e 24 25 2024 no aban we they started 12 Ghana cedis because of the dollar rate na omo manipulate e ka ho asema omo fi se bia agrobi na yedi no enti omo de ba 12 say atiaba Akuafo bi omo to 9 cedis na 8 cedis. Inti a very big problem especially local Bono regional. Inti ebesra aban say Akuafo asa aban we ni Akuafo ndi ni yi. Oni Akuafo ndi ni yi kra. Inti ama ohia ebekọ Bono region ene me constituency ujama South no enya de ketwa afiwe. Inti ebesra say aban ntu Akuafo no ka. Omai Maybe be a makase NDC for ye encrophobia. I don't expect any big thing from them. So Omama Mua Mubuno. I don't expect any timping from them. So, but I'll always judge them by what they said in opposition. Senka di omo kan opposition nko a omo tumi implement here no a me feel senka we are good to go. Nti baby Adri me feel say the first thing that they need to do is that they should apologize to Ghanaians. Now they should apologize to Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the MPP government. When they able to do some of these things ye nyina ebe jama na to say ne nyina ye move country forward. Other than that, so moko so ayire omo nsem said o mayire omo nsem no a ye se oyire nsem bebra yibu. Because enema omo kan opposition and enema omo ye nsisi ya no. Che say I said the omo kan he no omo ye west. Dia enema ye dru be ye dru. What can procurement issues ne de ka ho, the types of procurement ne de ka ho nyina wakeka nyina. Enti me person mesen akọ biem. Because me adwuma me koye enti procurement ne ma de eno na de ye adwuma. Na omai de ye nua no man DC for kan opposition ma ye te ye ne say sa so se no ye de bokro no enti amra o menka se agodia sa procurement method na wa use no wa bokro no and menka se woti amra. But because I'm saying say I will judge them by what they said in opposition no ono ankasa agodia no he told us in opposition say denti a yentumi nya akwan ne say aban no Edi so source no bokro no enti se obetumi 100 kilometers a 20. Fiche sika no baby ese ekono ye wie ni nyina gu ye bottom. He told us by then ona na oye minority ye friend say whip our parliament. Ya o kan sa se we jan. Sami jamfi mi ya mi nua bunu ni sami jamfi. E ka kire yen say Akufo-Addo ne na ban no ene Bawumia I was say, yeah, quite trouble. You make a to me Akufo-Addo abroad, Munka Bawumia, but you never Tijo Mahama Jena no Pukwaji government that. Akufo-Addo Bawumia, Akufo-Addo Bawumia, Akufo-Addo Bawumia, and then what Mahama Jena no Pukwa, what be that? Mahama government. Because their target was Bawumia, but Bawumia was not the president then. And he says, I did that, you attack Akufo-Addo quickly, no, you machine. That is what they did in opposition. Because LBGTQ minim say can nekra yebeka ho asemi asofo no bi a omo ato omo adwen ne omo nyansa nyina wo Ghana no going forward no we should call them and some omo kan enti bo say omo ka say Akufo-Addo na oye executive president ya ese ya pass him rights to sign obi di akokot no they were dealing with Bawumia me wa na Bawumia ba bontia beka say he doesn't support LGBTQ Akufo-Addo ankasa na waka but yemia mu say da Sam George and they both videos near you X near you usu unyensu ye and near my way no so we pay do deals no be bad so back enti so source na Abuja aye no wo Rose Ministry no kwamra o my e bon na de twa ma wo kra na say president say wa ka say documents ne fourth estate for adwuma mo ye ni na ye mfambra na mo hwenya sa na o kan sisi ye and the president is telling me say he's not aware about whatever happened at the Rose Ministry. It can be possible. As a Obia we chair of cabinet. Now we name the procurement method or one kasa Rose Minister used to procure acquire because the big push is one of the biggest campaign promises of the NDC.
Yeah,
and this to me kase the 24 hours in the infantry no mon to me and Yahoo the infantry chain. And the big push in my son between me and be. Me, I make quite because I buy na equipment people are buying now or yet ginger blue quite on buy and almost stop contractor no. And I know more time somebody a big pushing. Omo yama many budget me paper I can't yet. But I don't just say for morning so and from Bugana for. And the president to me convincing me and me tell her say he's not aware. Until a faina a man for a sa hwehwemu we ya mode ade we betu na president be ka kire yen say ye mfa documents ne ne ma ka ho ina na wo ka sesi obo website no kwa ne me wo ko mo delete ni nyina de afiri ho na wo ye de ya nka woni munte wo ye de ya nka woni munte why did they delete it enti niamba kwa me agoja the likes of Sami Jamfimo okuja talk TV su ka chen say our this our manifesto so sourcing ye be twam say yo ana unuya captain so You already TV. Me say me na make you become. What has happened? What has changed today? Sami Jamfina or can so source now or can a retrieve. Sa we na or can one seven no. Any so source no. Or more difference in a very thin line. They're restrictive. A thin line. And that is the method Sami Jamfi use in renovate Bank of Ghana baby and omoti or more tuma or monya a kufuadra daroma. Yes, Bank Square. Nice one. The amount no more move free. That's a wood gold board or contra on a 1 year my what has changed? And you're building in or renovate you. And you use restrictive tendering. What was so urgent about it? What was so office na mo team no baby and PMNC 40 no na nyadwuma. You just use when you look at the documents time obia some of the documents no are expired. Some of the documents are adwuma na nipa na why the dey say adwuma na man no sami je one of the man no
Correct Ghana Limited.
why there
Allegedly, they say it's the deputy minister.
he accepted
The
it, so it is not
deputy
allegedly. He has not disputed it.
Okay.
And when we say deputy chief of staff, what the back on the year deputy HR manager of the government.
He controls most of
And
the
all
ministers.
the institutions, all government agencies, all staff within the government setup. On the HR deputy HR manager. And I yet tama juma no the man. 11 million. Who say said almost year juma no. O fat documents na and amode ato mo yi news no. Almost separating kunya supply different. Television 8 billion. Television 8 billion. And ye chichim and ye renovation man. Enti nka obi anka se obi abumra so. But in sema omo kan ye. Se Akufo-Addo aban no e di so sourcing e bokro no wo kan mo si o na MPP fo sei MPP fo per scandal na NDC fo omo kire se bibi scandal e o mamu ana omo na se omo kire se omo de omo na tibi ka so we
Tell me definition of scandal.
yes omo no mpese omo kire
And so almost say you are as a more prayer as one scandal.
na omo we abayi me na me ka se we scandalous.
Okay.
Me na se me ka Enye MPP for nekoye we the bio. A fourth estate.
Yeah.
We all know what fourth estate did to MPP before we left office. Today they are insulting him. Brahma. Omu dinner them left, right, center. He said you know bia. And the actions and inactions no eboa na mo de won power. Obo na nim to ba ko okoye ade ba ko pe farm no. And these guys are so I don't know how to describe them. They are so intolerant. And yama nkrofo de ye Akufo-Addo wo ma wo mu a wan kasa ne so obi bo wakra na ndis for person mo kasa na mo so de ko me hwe mo sa me si na wi asesa na te enti one man president can never tell me say the Kwame Abuja aye no wo rules ministry no he's not aware we a face even amanfo reason ti me nkwa abonte na me nka nkire nkrofo se o de me pese me yi ni hwe o man ye beba betena beka se we enkusi aga nothing will happen. Because a create loot and share within the government setup. And ya Bujankwana a government setup. And the president is aware. Look, sir, the purposeful road no. Time ben road no road be out on the last one.
It's been 10 years.
Yes. Into ways our road no say 20 years. You do 20 years. President Ekachire say bra okoje Ford every Kanazoe hono. He told us say Kanazoe is one of the best contractors in Africa. Sana wa okoje Ford ni enim. Omo yes akwa no aba.
That's a Ford no Shraj Akle no.
Okay ni say
say wa ankoje in because of corruption.
But also we breach on one kasa the code. Code of ethics. President na ye nyam na me ma no. Okay. Endu ye leader na one kasa okoye code na u breach ya. What are you telling me?
But that Ford has been added to the fleet of cars.
Afterthought. Afterthought. Man, that's a chi or movie or done a cooking or they call Jubilee House. Afterthought. No. You see, road no say the purposeful road na eka ho asem.
The purposeful.
Yes, the initial one no. Meme kofa solar ba konso Kanazoe no solar to a Oko Tamale area or Tamale Road and Sola Fufuso.
Sola Fufu. So.
Quite now, President Born Ambassador, and the bear says 7 months na mko faso. Me fast na kwano almost. Nani inako. Tutu tisad no. Sa road no ye ka ho asema na ewo ayi mu aso se ho asema be. Oman ye I don't know around 26 million euros.
25 point something
euros. What I mean more 26 euros. Enne ye renovate road no. Na ye new road wo ye and that costs that amount. Today renovation it is more than 67 million euros. Yeah, they are home answer. And you are telling me, say, this is not something because a scandal. And you look at the figures. Oh my, you know him say, mejitum inflation about for. Yeah, inflation about for mejitum.
Yeah,
dollar about for mejitum.
Dollar is 10.9,
yes.
Almost 11.
Cement price the omobeto ye about for mejitum. Iron rods the omobeto ye about for mejitum. Na oman some materials we any idea construction. We in about for. I didn't know cost of construction cost.
That's $1 million question. Let me go
to. When him say current MNDCs, mean why a DC pay MNDCs or move to borehole 100,000 Ghana cedis. Me free office. Me the highest one I may 40,000. Mechanic borehole with the same size. The same size. Tank near this no even baby I me the kwame fa say obi a otu omu borehole for bebre Kumasi na ye before body o Mokobunu region and this the ofri Kumasi akoburu region akoye borehole no you expect say any bo cost percent the otia sokwa ye borehole ana meboa and the asokwa MC ye ka say oh ye borehole 100,000 or see the median 90,000. What's the difference? And we do some of this in meaning say about procurement the no can want them no say ye benya bra akoya ono akoto cars ya ono to
4 point
niema na mo ka ho asema na me dene say niema bone ya ekoso nyina but the ye good things so man ka ho asema no pa mitie bu no unim say abro ne mo no a omo tena o mamu eye say MPP aban na ma abro ne mo ayira no enra deputy minister na e public accounts committee o say abro bi anyira say wa hu sa story no abro ne mo o say mo ne abro bi anyira John Demelu asem o kan enra no. It is on records. All the papers have reported it. Yes. That tells you the kind of people we are dealing with.
Honorable Mama Namenko, Honorable Yakwaba. Now, bomb to say.
Oh, Nyansabu Konyamia Daruma. I'm with you, my friend.
The Dobadias, maybe I won't change. Prof,
well,
my intel on this issue.
Yeah. Namachi, I mean, you are no man, no more studio, need to do so. I assure you. Okay. Ye kana ya yewo Kumasi Technical University no ho asem.
Na mpacho udi picture na nke mfa to TV so na nkofo.
Ai mediama we producers no.
Oh okay.
Ye kasa ya the beto.
Am fa to so ne hwe ka no na.
Mo me hwe.
Eyi na wafo ba eyi KNS ya ntika bi anka be.
Ka no na ye pa ho ntoma no.
Mo anam ye.
Yes. For within 6 months we were able to from scratch assemble and present to you ya ye pa ho ntoma. Uhempenifu ejina ho no a we nya AI gena na bantama hina nkasa
bantama hina na
asokwa mo camel
MC yes
na Professor Brenya Netwaso no ono e council chair na menu aba na obri abua
yes
pro vice chancellor and
electric vehicle
with regenerative backing technology regenerative is no atime recharge na ho car no to be recharging no that is the innovation part of it
na bantu ma twa 7
o ti ase unya car na bantu ma tenamu no be ka jo se mia ma tenamu a we nye AI
ya cho na mo nya bebe ni o mo fanye bolt ni ube
sisi no the stage we are say as a university no yeah the training and the acquisition of
you're looking for partners
if free hack no
then come up a sponsor na motima aye no on a scale
good. And from now to somewhere September, no.
Wow.
All the other things that needs to be done will be done. Me sure say do September no dey na empanimfo a omo sa ahonke cancel mba partner with Kumasi Technical University na yetimi aye we na konanim na ye nuanom bo. Oh, crest na dey nim. Sa we unhu fiti na ekọ mo bo na Kumasi Technical University dey gina unhu logo bia other than the nimde shrine logo no a.
Oh.
Ebo ka na nim no.
Perfect.
The fair canon named the Shrine Regenerative Electric Vehicle.
Into Mumpen Dimmy Banner simple. Now,
oh yeah, Bemano. So we the a premier version no. Yeah, the mass production one. You be paid there and also be mass.
And I feel simple. Now me control regenerated one generated.
Oh, regenerated. The one come come to nim the shrine.
Okay, more nim the
shrine.
Okay, then NH.
NH. And unsa.
But we somebody got to so mama. Baby,
yeah, yeah, but you know, especially the engineering department, automotive engineering na miamunia professor Uso Ansa da omanua any students makumaku nsia omuse omadaje lab almost every day ne workshop almost every day kusi say the fefe ehun etimi pie by everything
fuel consumption everything
yeah we call the electric vehicle
electric
fuel that's right and na your lab kese ne wa dakoja ache no ehon na sajumadi nyina akoso na wo spray na wo ho we nya brochire spray Ghana ha ya
papa
machine ni bibia ye de yes anema nyina wo your workshop na wa dakoja ache everything from start to scratch from Kumasi Technical University your boy ho about
congratulations
ye best technical university in Ghana for nothing.
Okay.
And I can invest in Ghana nyina bom private public nyina bom a it was for.
Okay.
And yeah for anything.
No, for shady reasons. Okay.
Good. And on the issue that you're discussing, a big push. For me, mestre enuanu ndc for. Ade no sabi ni yem na ye nyina ye peso ekopem a eya amumie nya ho brase ye de bagi atum se we di apem. Nyese na nanke ye pe no. Enti no ye behwehwem se ne awompani e ka no. Na ye di year to year. Na emum no ya hyebo se bibisa NCBO. Na o man ne ye koyanim. So what you say. Enso ekoba na man for the defense ni nemu. Enye sa netie we ye no kre. Enye me anam di data ma o. Enye say o di data ma minti mi hu ade o ma menka na. Ni ade road minister's approach to Saturday way for me
was wrong.
Yeah, wrong and political. When you reason so you be an idea politics of mine. You be an idea politics. Morality must find space in our Ghanaian context. Not only politics. Any politics. In the past, position ye take here on soul sourcing. And our politicians yifa mudidi mu say no cresa nya do creka ya ko wie say copy manifesto mu say friends and procurement option na friends also and ekra de ye delete free your books. President na ye charitable kakro so we will use it on rare occasion say bia just say atokodo adu if adwa fam pieto bremi ansana ye be use eno a ye use enti say ne ye ba not just in one sector road sector hope ni aka nyina mayo big push in kwan common ni eken na say big push contract say dey ma 107 for the 7 months in 2025 and friends fourth estate for nkomo ya boy 107 sa 107 no emu 81 so sourcing 26 na kan kra so sanye competitive and so sanye restrictive tendering na say our last option is rather going to be what we promised. Our last option. Just your promises and can be your first option say be mubedaho transparency, competitive tendering. And when I see a year to last cry the bottom. It has not even been considered when we take this 107 contracts as a case study. Then you know you other Ghana for and I say you Ghana for them. Okoka no be a train, no defend it. Defense mommy ensu amampani kofo a ono so keka nsem bi towards 2000 election or buy otimi e bold that meeting say chale me keka sanse mu ensu me buy no enye sa na etie Mr. Mu me pamocho. It makes us human. Politicians
in our setting finds it difficult to own up their own words. And it's dishonesty.
Yeah. First class dishonesty.
I'm not quoting party, I'm saying politicians.
Yes.
They will talk about issues, and the moment it catches up with them,
yes, then the
NDC MPP they find a way to come around and say, yes, I'm putting no. Why are we dishonest?
Omanhene, your percentage, you bet me use percentage, any one number. Politician choose to say in the cocoa conversation, obey you a certain number figure. Me say me ba me mama 6,500. In a broad daylight that yes so about just say ye nyina ye hu ye. On that day, ka o chire mu say o enebo na MPP for day mamu no. E gina homa e bia 1% of the gross FOB price.
But do you know
me ba
honorable mentor, we also as a whole people did not listen to Atu-Forson well. I listened to Atu-Forson again and again. He said, Sani a born TSCN said me, ye wa bemwa, and Kemema almost say. I listened.
Yes.
Atu-Forson was emphatic, say, a boa and an alcohol, it was 120 at that time. A boa, a warhorse is here, you know. Say, ye mammo 3,001 no. A ye trimodin. Say, ye wa bemwa, and Kemema day. 6,000. I know the Atu-Forson in the can. But Utia Rikopoku say, it was second by this time. I buy no Emma almost 6,000, depending on the price.
Yes.
But on say they were not so loud on the price at that moment. And no moment, Equabontin say, I buy this or Bob Emma 6,000.
Yes.
And the farmer also took it.
Yes.
But Utia Atu-Forson, yes. Also looking at the current price. Na I buy no Emma say Netrimodin. Say any wa bema ke be man say.
You see, Omanhene, Cocoa common unfortunately any table neso. And I can prove to you why they still haven't been sincere or I mean with the farmers. Because that time no say 120,000, 120 at the 1,000 per metric ton. More in the full glare of yenina. Within the month, Corona cocoa went as far as 132.
Okay.
It is a parcel at the current price. Mama must say, there was a current price within the space I ever home common, which was far higher than 120.
So why didn't
okay. We can do this debate almost every day. Now say Cocoa Board CEO, enemy Atu-Forson, if they meant to pay that 6,500 no, omudi to 120. Next something can say mama says 5. And then for the same market price now, you do 132. Man fakram phantom. Na man nyina so afa mobia 8,000 na mro eniso. Twen ya me folly bedu 42,000. Na mo the 42,000 they communicated to the people as if there was nowhere in the same period that it will do 30. You are still not being disingenuous to the people.
Okay.
Emi wa kuyani na nyana juma ne se oba betra ho manage price no akontra hu where to strike when I on so. Any nsem wo Atu-Forson ne minua randia be mu na wo nsem. Akosura kodu ni mpempen so a etwem Akufo-Addo de na mo se be ya antehwe. E ba fom bedu 4,000 di ase ya to sika so. It is still made for me because juma na mu ya no sabe Ghana sika de editu obukawo, and their duty is to look for the best for me no one farmers. If on an occasion where you could have gotten the best, it was in your control. Yeah. You left it. Yeah. Then you got to a West state and you communicate that to me and you slash my price.
Randy, I have a bet in the Dino.
Bet in the Dino. Besinde. We've not had a certain sincere apology from Randy Abbey. We've not had it. Me who ye?
Ebi Atu-Forson asem me so man tin ye. Ya grace bo.
Abani wa from Munsika Bebe. The dame pena mekan yi de. Cocoa farmers are wa Ghana ha. Abani otudi wanyi hona enti ni ye kra. Abani otudi we sisimu bebe. Abani wa from Munsika Bebe. The dame pena mekan yi de. Cocoa no mono. Cocoa bag biala abani botton. Obaton wa bochi. Oya sika 9,800. Oya Ghana sika down no 98 million Ghana cedis. One bag. There's a 98 million cedis. Ghana is a share of cocoa board in there. Oya ban oche de miska bi mu abasa. So chema abasa. No wa fakul. No the cocoa farmer no wa ma na ebie. Then we ma bani ought to be only the West Italy. Ono wa fa ebie. No wa ma cocoa farmer the the way. It's cocoa bag biala o de watonen. Enkoida ban o ma cocoa farmer 65 million Ghana cedis. 65 million Ghana cedis. wama 65 million Ghana citizens. I buy one cocoa farmer or 30 million. And that's extra 3,000 Ghana cedis. Enti wo 65 and one more 30 million. E pede you win there. Abani do ye in there. Usika MPP abanu wafa. Oye bag biala botoni bia. Usika 35 million. We go to President Akufo-Addo. Union Bawumia and the MPP aban. Wa go to one.
When there was no space, Kwianino could have assumed, say, yeah, we are talking about a certain hypothetical case.
Yeah, as I can say, yeah. Because your emphatic statement said, Owia Osika.
Yes.
I was so chummy and some but when me we so, and to almost so buy, no. Or much me and some
You see, you can even, you see, numbers there. I mean, we work with numbers. You can even give me 100% of the whole thing. And so once it becomes less than
the figure quoted,
you have deprived me of Ade when the fluctuation could have given you.
Let's come back to the procurement.
Unfortunately, it is not on the table today. I wouldn't want us to drag by. America could say, when you make such express statements on the campaign platform, not reality ne best sign. I mean, sorry, private jet. What was their position on private jet? NDC position power on private jet, and they say, Akufo-Addo no, sabe, ofra himfie, yiti with silver spoon, golden spoon, then Adia ceremony, minia respectfully to all the nodness. Minia Samija Finakaye, sabe, Muhammad, sabe, ceremony ba, or yemfo ba, on penny was empty, and one or two more, and Akufo-Addo dear so fra himfie, this year, then, or per private jet, you dry room, your head womb, no problem. Modi I campaign, we came. Now the reality comes that private jet na mpenyampa na eye unfaithful purpose.
Okay.
Now the year ejuma na enye engine ba ko crack break you baby mrebi ni ade na tim say just make a very small gentle statement and it's apology to me my apology in several forms. No be also from today you are standing off your initial stand and then you are taking on a new Ade. As a jama standard and necessary. And I still na ye kwakoto jet for Frabeto so. The stand on Galamsey yenka. Abebia na ni abreso peso to Galamsey esibiano. Onya more than 1 month. Auntie.
Yeah, I said within 3 months I was saying.
Eso to me clear
with military and police I was saying Galamsey.
The latest is the LGBTQ.
And that's a baby ba. Minia some judge because I says a buy ba or no ana buy ba. Now President Mahama within a short period of time when men took Galamsey as a near state of emergency.
The latest statement now after they came to power say it will be unfair.
Yes.
And unjustifiable. Say Obama Omanhene Yaw
absolutely.
On 90 days into
what you say?
Also Kasa now cry you are not being fair.
No ubugana for say I say one ma wadwe na koye kese asen ye nyina aye de o. When you change your stand from that side to another side without an apology, you say what be you want to tell us that Munya smart and can say muhu say abembia no no wait me this period no etu Galamsey ase. Na say ba na Galamsey no still in say bia ma nego so koso. You all Ghanaians some level of apology.
Should we wait and see what will come out of Omanhene investigation? Honorable Bedi Akonde or say Omanhene face saving onim di akosubia. He has called for the report. And our catcher Abuja say Oman detailed response to the report. Based on that, definitely who could come out. That is what is expected of the president.
Yes.
That's what he's doing.
Yes.
Why aren't we hailing him? Say, what take his initiative by a case acquire crocodile?
May the president be any more, may blame no, even though the back stops with the president. Sabi ono ba kufo nsa nso nyame ani kata ontimi nye road minister ntimi nye we ntimi anyway yi a very able man like Agboja sabi ye road minister mami asem na ba ye more president din wom all the contracts were signed by the minister.
Okay.
Ntimi what is missing in President Mahama's directive is the usual thing na ba na sa 74 man ho a nyame manimparo ye beka say wo step aside for the investigation to go on uninterrupted. And as interference, and no na free President Mahama. By now, Minia Agboja should be asked to step aside to allow investigation to go on. Now, so no one ministry who are moderating and who knows whether it is by or instruction and you pull it down all the things on the way now.
On the website.
Do you get it? And the investigation equals to on one of that same minister. He still gives all the instructions, and then that is the only thing missing from the president's directive. He will put you aside, he will sack you. But before the sacking or whatever comes, send your names are same seat. Now your schedule officer, now head of department, now 75. Your mouse step aside for the investigation to go on. At the end, in this case, sa statement in Yamai.
Okay.
Agboja should be made to step aside.
Okay.
Full a year of a proper investigation. Maybe I no crack on a man Crawford say the president perhaps is not taking the whole thing the way he should take it. Because him say practice say asem fa you made to vice chancellor or Accra Technical University issues be then. He was made to step aside for the investigation to be carried on. Say a call back. That is missing from the president's statement.
Yes,
sir.
Akwaba. Big push contracts, sole sourcing, and one from the fourth estate. Omanhene are calling for document. No, Wasanso so akache Abuja say Omano detailed response. I bet a whole issue. Dodo pepper so the 107 contract. Abuja Yebusa no parliament so 44%. At what point na I say so sourcing abroad certain percentage a red flag? At what point na Abuja explanation or say a new money be hold man looking at the dilapidated state of the road. So more call competitive tender near there and looking at the emergency nature of it now. Or more years I didn't say the bay acquiring within that stipulated 2 years 2027 also moving on much maybe. Mamintia.
Mamintia Professor Smartine Minia Rambo. Omanhene mesre se menya mere bebre de akasa.
Obia mrem de man na.
Oh, the beauty Omanhene hu ma cho ye ni nko.
Na bi na hu ma cha.
Oh, ye ni nko.
And the munya no one.
Oh, Omanhene oh. We ma di grow dia me kase.
Akwas mo kai omo obi et.
Oh, yeah. We ma di grow dia me kase.
He's making an appeal.
And say ebrero di aka no.
Dabi me ba. Oh, Dabi. No, honorable, you could be right because and now when people for me no. So what?
Asia.
And you
are now being mischievous. Now you are being mischievous.
Oh, David. Some don't have the
I invited Professor Smart with his acumen and his research near day.
I have not interrogated his acumen. But I will never do that. And he knows I respect my own.
Very good. But only party can.
He's here.
The MPP person is honorable.
And you're man in Pacho.
Pacho, let me establish it. The person here, Honorable Andis Bediakon, is a former MC Jama, so he is representing NPP. You, as Ambrose Ashia, former DC APA, is Professor Smart is a senior research fellow, KSTU, here to add up to the discussion. But you know. But no more discussions.
Let's Professor Smart.
Last week, you back.
Oh, I like it.
Last week, I never complained.
Obama or NDC. Professor Smart, say then come and buy and come to meet me. I can say, Miss Kumasi Technical Invest. So you Kumasi Technical Invest. And if you have any echo,
how are you, Mao?
Maybe I'm not echo.
Somebody also MP.
And what is here research in Hong Kong. Okay, so you let me make my point.
Honorable women in the year Juma the same university. Wa buy at least unya chief executive ewo yinyina ye kurum upper Denchra West. MPP ababa 8 years. Sebe enti meso Sebia menoti. Enti nkamenti minya
board member.
Enti nkamenti minya
appointment
Professor Jamas. Say me meti hey. Me NDC ni kukudam pa.
Of course.
Me NDC mpanyimfo nyina. What is that me menya post? And the post then you be an benya
What the
post.
post? No. What do you do?
And you be an benya post. There be you be an benya post.
Let's not make it look like.
And this is when you post answer. No, or your consultancy more.
No,
Or your consultancy more.
Na bacho. Mami muso aso. Mami muso aso. Embra akano.
Sabai be.
Why we are the best 10 minutes.
Oh, Sabai. So number 1 go procurement for any time.
So Abai ba. That's honorable
brother Smart.
Ya man MC ya nchese oni post.
Professor Smart. Thank you, Professor Smart. You best hear our WhatsApp group.
But I would also respond to what he said when it's my.
You best hear our WhatsApp group. You best hear. Who is me the Debbie America?
Yeah, Grace, I never point 11.
Me bacho Ade Kyeɛ.
Oma the reason why it's here. Also say me people.
Me shall see every baby a Professor Smart you hear. Say me can nyina no beti ase. Me shall see every baby a Professor Smart you hear.
Let's get to the topic.
Problem na NDC for your war and is you do be I can hear their fra politicians. Sana politicians tie sana political parties in tie. Ye tie nsem no a ye tie nsem ni nyina mom na ye hu ni fapem. So you cherry pick it. So we cherry pick from one, go and cherry pick from the other. It mean raw conclusion. Professor Smart, private jet. As someone NDC for kind say, Nana Akufo-Addo or high private jet between 15,000 to 20,000 pounds every 1 hour. Now they are too quiet. Sata Nana Akufo-Addo yes ano. Na pensioners are omato bonds in to Omoka. 2019 bra Tottenham Hotspur any Liverpool ebo Champions League final was Santiago Bernabeu. Nana Akufo-Addo high private jet go heavy because we are Tottenham Hotspur fan. Because we are Tottenham Hotspur fan. No, he attended it.
The president actually traveled on the state fund to go and watch football.
Yes.
Just like that.
Yes, you can Google. He was at the stadium.
Me too.
You can Google.
The Ghana is
Yes.
UK already.
Mbacho meba. Mbacho honorable. Okasa mankasa. And then I will yes anyabutre. Aya uchepe was rodo. Nyabutre brafom.
Mamintiu.
Brafom.
Yetiu.
And honorable need to call parliament in Yebusan. Osio manpenyini Ghana Falcon 900 no. And intimi man comfort na. Edrum ribi hu hia say ye was shower. This was what Honorable Niti said in Parliament. And yet, and this if one kind, you'll be an kind, on one kind. And they say, okay, so mine are going here not to your pensioners worker. Now discover high private data. And don't know how won't hear my CKE. So, yes, I did not check. And I told a man saying, you are so poor boy, saying to me crying your business because I seek a 7 years. Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye mama buy Professor Smart when we say what time $20,000 and 20,000 euros 1 hour a high private jet to kinda.
The question rather should be
Governments. No, wait.
Yeah, menko. Uko chini bembe busa.
So you see, let me flow. Now your problems happen. Omanhene Sika who kwa atwea ye wan hu hihie ma ono ode for private jet taxpayers money. That was the point. Number 2 there are records to show say a Falcon yes it was in a pristine condition because now George are the two kwan that time now George are beji two kwan now Brigadier General Madabio our salary on no besre de no edi two kwan. These are the points we are raising. Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye mama buy for 8 months na e Falcon no na wo France. E buy asem a amifo no aka kire ni say Falcon no fuel tank no e korodu. Enti in their view ni nyade on be mo Omanhene na eyisu. Your friend say Ghana jet no. I mean, he's the commander-in-chief. Now, they are not the encounter high private jet to send an Akufo-Addo DNB. In this war, of food in your jet. No, mine tofu were goom. na be ma lesser cost no akode aba.
Okay.
Na Professor Smart say what you better to Akufo-Addo de no ho a.
Okay.
Professor Smart no ya adwen ye. Politicians.
President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo flew $17,000 per hour jet to World Champions League.
Now
with with a fan of Tottenham Hotspur who is also wealthy. But Owia say Nana do sika no na Ghana, the taxpayers.
And I mean, my wife, so much me ko hebi. I was at the Banabao because at time was Germany. Nana Akufo-Addo buy 90.
Twaso.
Enti ye ba ha be kan sem bia nyese bia ye twa ntro enti wontimi mfa Nana Akufo-Addo sika no was send presidential jet mo metoto. O man banyi John Dramani mama wafu ni nua jet Ghana e moka. Ye betua fuel and on can landing fees because all the private jet could see will be about to a landing fee. And the Professor Smart, this is sometimes my problem. Say, what master example? Yeah, I'm fan to who you ain't me say MPP form you know hand. The next issue, cocoa. And people don't know these days. I do some work for cocoa marketing. And people don't know. Honorable, what say? Professor Smart when the kaka say cocoa buono a course no. Now also can be can say. Emre botia around there bintin went to me and ton cocoa na makuafo. And people don't know this. Within the 2024-25 cocoa season, a buy project say obeton cocoa 630,000 tons. By the time a cocoa no problem ni buy akuafo ni share say o mo complain. Now 580,000 tons ni a ton that. Under very difficult circumstances. It's a Professor Smart kase na cocoa no go ho na bo no course ro na etwen na anton na bo ne ba for mo a. Professor Smart with the greatest respect and and I'm telling you this because all the up I have in recent times I do some work for the cocoa marketing company and I know these issues. Bill, na me can so yeah forward sales. Why? 2023-24 cocoa season. And our project is sell Betty cocoa 800,000 metric tons. And our this high cocoa 800,000 metric tons no kosi awawa. Just a turn forward and our Jim sika no. Uji Musika 330,000 when to me supply.
Tina, I said we are short.
And you buy 333 and you buy no dear ton. And then you did Tia Sikana Wadika Aquagenica. And divorce is behind once in an hour. Oh, can one can figure Bianca went to your baha. Yamma no crane the market for a hair no. Omuntimity and some no I can say. Now, my member, the issues of a friend say
procurement,
big pushing procurement. Why they did kind procurement to one sense me politics for Ghana? About me, honorable me catch your plane. Say, sir, 2016 jandam na namoyen. Samri wumi enfa. About me and the kind procurement year politics 2016. Bra opo man penya be de chiraye. The videos are there. That's man work and say NDC contracting na ye so sourcing. Na MPP bar nyadia ombe yebi. You can Google like we did. Omanhene, you can. But me and the cash say now you be that Kufuor time. Kufuor the promulgated the procurement law in 2003. The procurement law Act 663 2003 Kufuor na year. From that time, ya fast hand you may anya politics wahada. But me and be shall say. I didn't do it na buy. Omanhene 2019 2020. And Ghana ban here special audit on cocoa rows. Our Ghana. Yes, our audit no. And who say under MPP. Cocoa rows on my word contract no almost about 83% ninyina na so sourcing. Ninyina na so sourcing. Na dey go be peer report no mun say. Sa 83% ninyina na so sourcing no. Bebre was our contract ni man e be 40% ya. Na contract ne board no 3 times a boa and go man betu as and or mine no competitive tendering. Ya wo position ne ka say no ade we de anya de ya de papa. Say ubeye so sourcing na boa no 3 times de enka obenya de abuse. So sourcing enya boni o.
Okay.
Let
me quote.
No,
let me quote on X.
Okay.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Then now your friend at Twitter. Overpricing of contracts through the use of sole sourcing is very typical of this John Mahama NDC government. 8 September 2016.
Yes. Baumia 2016, 2015. What I saw yes hard day.
We fact.
Yes. And maybe Mahama Chantro. bra omo yes akoko project audit no as anyo me be mu no na yen ka say no this is what you said the way enya ade a ade papa Omanhene so enye bone odo opa yen kokan sessions 38 39 40
we all know say it is
of the procurement yes enya ade bone the ha adwene ho ne the abuse say ebe ya ade a o de bia na tamu da na enu ana wonamu ene de basa ya ne ha adwene but was a professor smart do onyi ne ho ano yes you nka o se kwame agboja ba de san ko so resign say ne boni ne say so we be resign ya prima facie on the face of the evidence you say wa wrongdoing bi a dey akoso e bia nka ye kan yes you do the pepper so road nka o se ekoso say na abroso dodo wasei Omanhene sika wa Omanhene ho akire ni nti wonsi fom ye hu bibi sa na but you see MPP for ya mete o mase ye nyina politics na ye nyina ye nti won no abomu I understand them 2016 man penyi John Dramani mama ye na adwene se obeye mpuntudwuma ekwa anim konkan pa magana the whole hu circle interchange kaswa interchange regional keka ho nti me anka chen conference 2016 campaign mistake ba kwa ye ni se ye brick and mortar politics project ani e feel say ye no eno ho asem na ne ye ka nyina no na ye nkofo yi say ye and you have a bit to say rager on kofa obi ana ye company be friend of Crown Agent no more UK the na kufa do ba power 2017 on be value for audit value for money audit our rage hospital project no because ye campaign ni na no say sika be say $250 million adwon mama de ye no e buru su bebiri senia on na boye wa hasesi yi on be audit no man hu hwe kaswa interchange mbo de e on abu kokko su aduomi ne ka cho me say dabi me ma ye adwuma wo highways da
I'm an engineer now.
me engineer de mu kan nya de ewom enye the same thing na on abomu ye enti wo manim say big push project no edi nkunim de bebre ndc amanyoku nti yentum nchine nti enchine na ye to ne say oh ade no ma ye ni nyina big sources na sika ne bia abroso ni boarding ona bu nkomo aye de obetimi a kire sika obi adi e wo say adwumadiem tinche me anka chenko for say not until an audit has been done ne ya ka say kwame agboja big push project no we ya fanchen de mu kan nyina ne sebe ani de mu ento aso I don't know, man. Benny John Dramani mama obie oye your friends a big push project no. Okay, Asembi. Also, we have gone through a very rigorous procedure to choose the contractors who will work on the big push project. This is because we believe quality and speed are of the essence.
So it was based on the quality and speed.
No. Oh, please calm down. No. Untimi put. You can't put a negative slang on an issue I want to explain.
Okay.
Yeah, promise Ghana for say a big push project. Ghana, how about me a road na road net yapa between 224 and 36 months. Yeah, per say a year project before the next elections. And to speed any agency essence. Of course, we can procurement law na section 40 agency. One of the reasons why we try to sue your friend say so sourcing. That is number one. Number two, you sue Ghanaian contractors. But also what I say. And based on the agency of what we want to do, you see projects we no. You per say yes so also some of them. As you know, Professor Smart, I am a problem. The more can say. So big push project, ya catch them say 23 of them a project I beto ye. Omanhene ye beto ye ni anya. Sen can before better to project ye jano fa nambwa. Me da bia me ma crack one. So if friends have me kwa crack project. I am na mo sha say. Mo sha say 2022. Mo kwa domestic debt exchange program sika sign na contract and free ho. Contract amodi adwuma ne man Maripoma Limited. Ono an o ye adwuma ne say sole source project. Enti wo kasa te say de mu chiri sole source. Na mu ne ho an kam sra pro. So what I say. So the point of the matter is this. Every your friend is a Kasua Eco Cape Coast. And Nana Kufa de Nashasi. And also can sole source project no Moshasi. I can one of the 23 man sole source Moshasi. But you buy you the Akoto book big push because no municipal na mode. And so more crisis as sole source in figures. Mo de Kasua de ni de account. Nkosi nkoda. At the pair back and an MP before Bogu. Odo pa hwe me de we bia to
me de we bia ma kukua so kukua ti me kukua project na me nkyere mu ade enne honorable na yem nwa say wo yes say who determine the scope of a project by virtue of the figure o kan boho bi fa mu say enne boho bi bo say me DC usini ani me wo DC ni wo yem junior ansa na ba be DC sika me de ye boho no me watch how they na here na so cha me de no I understand. So what's your problem? You see, a time value of money. Professor Smart or Tiasie. And a borehole. And a borehole. Nibu on average no depend on baby abitu.
Oh, I said it.
Baby will be 2 borehole no. It's one babantam. Baby how bra.
Yes.
And it's will be an average price for a borehole and just say ni na we say. You got a bunch of and so sometimes munim adwuma oh na kuku wan fa dey into so mama munim adwuma
kuku wan fa dey
munim adwuma munim adwuma but except say mo mai wan say mo dey we be to project mu ntine hwe me de ade bi chiro na me pese kuku project David no man yes I don't do that hwe
20 minutes 20 minutes
e ba choma no nsi
oh baby yellow ni won baby on kwa say yellow bi o baby e ho na me pese me hwe but even before that Omanhene under the MPP, mo hwe your friend say figure ya your friend say edahui
miensa no de hia
baby a yellow ni wani nyina
miensa no ha
we MPP for time MPP for time KMA activity the surface dressing surface dressing your friend sapetin na length ni say 9.12 kilometers award date here 15th November 2024 figure revised contract sign say 238,941 any actually cost per kilometer say 26,199 honorable way am time cost per kilometer sapetien keke we be municipal back on hall and you see friends 2024 ya revised contract sign say 28,789 cost per kilometer is almost 19 million.
19 million.
Yes, length of kilometer is just 1.5 per. You see, under normal circumstances, me say obia my DC that minimum kwan once main challenge we. Sometimes be a dear work kwan ni mu no. And then a chair
and send your
born it here.
Okay. Oh no.
But just make come out here say.
Mama go commercial branches here.
Oh, but so 2 minutes na me dey. No, what am I saying?
A quick commercial break. We'll be back soon. Stay with us.
No.
That's the time I'm feeling.
Owia si ene sa ope sika atre wadwuma mu anasa woniema begu pot na wonya sika mfa nkoyie na adane wadwendwen eno nti na wo se wonya sika kwabia obeboa mu wadwuma na atu mpon Omanhene Bank PLC ene wani daso yen asampa loan ewo homa wona wo pebesia ayi import won niema ana uton auto part utonton cars eniema hoduo bia ema moton tuma ana entade sa akwanya wo homa obibia se obebadwabewura bank na oni abehwehwe nkomo na yen asampa loan de yenyi collateral yenyi commitment fee de wo hia application letter ye begina so dana ede loan ama wo interest rate na ekituwa bi obapa loan scheme ewo homa emadwedifo amakam ho abom se ekuo na mo recognized institutions na mo pese modwuma enyini kwosro and only qualify mo mamutumbaji loan na mekai wo say interest rate ni ekituwa bi ya wo savings account current account microfinance shares susu dachinti investment group loan fixed deposit any de kika ho Omanhene Bank PLC yen head office for Asante Dwabin yen other branches ni bi so ewo Ejoso Roman Hill Adesheman Pankrono Magazine Road Abuaso Fumesa Onwe Sipetimpom, Bonre, Jabe. Any ye new officer ye bien or Atonsu Market. Ebe Kumasi High School Junction. Friend 0271 409340. Anna 0544 745856.
Environment approved by the Ghana Food and Drugs Authority.
Soloko. Sarakatema ekrobia wade amade damu sronko upiemu asante mantem ha ade ba ko obi anim somo ye ho ade pa eye Soloku na sombre kakrani eya yira eno tra the incomparable member of parliament for Menchia South Loya na eje ba fo ewa akofa Menchia South Soloku festival edeba nyame adma on the 6th of April eye Easter Monday nonso anapa sharp ampaya na edwa ye start Soloku work no e dey free butchers pub e won Immigration College dichem so e dey akowe o Abbas Park na ye kopiemu Abbas Park wa na Soloku dance competition bekoso cooking competition tag of war table tennis competition cars nyamokano spa competition so bekoso sanso na dummy competition ebesa koso se wuju hudi a bomode a ese obe register obe friend number 0244 763847 0244 763847 name kai se registration be end on the 30th of March what you Soloku Owia sinyina na wa ma Menchia South Soloku festival ibia net se no wako Pentecost Madansidie and I walk with Jehovah with a son Munchechere.
Let me have some. Ewo if you has this here. Nyame aduma Monday. Ewo a year Menchia South. A year Soloku festival. A year Soloku festival. Monday. Jumedie no a year Jumedia. A year powered by an AJ Bafowa. And he say, Sajwadano Anopa. Which a year Soloku noa de akopie mu Abbas Park. Na Abbas Park na activities ne koso. MP Edis wade hu ne say Easter dura Kumasi nyina din. Ba Kumasi de yenim se Soloku so de yenim twi. Eye enije enwomo bo ne yedi asa uhia wadofo ne mudi nkomo. There's going to be cooking competition, tag of war, dummy, spa, all manner of competitions. Companies bring a sponsor. I almost be Benjamin say. It's your juada. Just get your t-shirt, your jeans, and your sneakers. No peche bi ashe. When him say MP ni be break crown so Mate say and an AJ Emma oni omo constituents no t-shirts ni ade omu nyina eba. Ba Soloku ni nyina. Asafo. Obien who nim twiche. Now dance competition no. Ye de toha. Abranche bi etwi Soloku pa no am say ya grace with the netoso. Unim Soloku twi a. Ano abranche ba kweto e di sana am so unim gota was woni na so unim gota also say Soloku unim twi. Eti no adwada. Soloku baso pa. Ashanti Fest koso. We had designs are koso wo eye under bridge. Se si a beye swag. One is you be akutwa ni photo. Regional Minister Bonabaso Monday anopa omu nyina kopo dompem e wo lake. Eti se wutimi ko lake ni bi akobi kwaji wani musicians ahodo oba ho adwuma de bebre na be koso. Wa amuntimi nko no entena fie ososofo ani kire Abbas Park. Mama Kumasi so emba life. Baby Easter kwa Independence Day na dunkwanfo anje na Christmas na Cape Coast. Homo wofo wo mo de ombe Kumasi de ne. Enya santemawura na ade beba bia be hu dwa bia these are Kumasi should be life. There should be life in Kumasi. And the MP anama wotu the regional minister anama wotu no. Are good. Nobody should condemn each. Yenyina emfe hunyim. Na yenyema na nyefe. So look way. I see yay. Okay.
So me end it.
Yeah, you know boss ya. Me ma na end no yet. Okay. Me ba jo mo so the mic.
MP Omonso.
Yeah.
MP before na award Temamoto Way extension in 2024.
That's right.
Temamoto Way ni nyina no 19.5 kilometers. Your friend kilometers and kilometers. If you shop him or Ekotema. Projects some ni nyina $339 million. It only means is 1 kilometer biano $17.34 million. But also what you say. Say me questions I figure can see we are. I'm not being fair to the award contractor. Because of the scope of work.
But also
what you say. No, they are not feelings. But they say Temamoto we ain't feelings bio.
No, what they are adding to it. What you talking about? Said a figure we represented.
Yeah, overpasses nana.
They say about 10. I mean, this is it.
Yes.
This is the original one. I'm here. 1 kilometer be an 17 point. Your friend said $3 million. Baku Okumasia. Into me more wedding. Quote Sewia feeder road or said. Yes. And here 9.12 kilometers. 1 kilometer be a 20.20 million Ghana cedis.
So it depends on the scope.
It depends on the scope.
Why
DC that own him. And this propaganda. Oh, when 1 kilometer be a boy, they know come near you tomorrow. And you see in all of this, Yan Chirasa Chrono Bobby.
Honorable
propaganda.
Man.
Yes.
I was say, I never catch and say, President say it drew could I and she will say we Bianca or buy Bianca. Into one
cancer, the way I'm in Professor Smart.
Everyone,
yes, you got on the answer. And there's some program there, I'm complicit in it. So, next week Wednesday, I'm on Camio. Tuesday, I'm coming. I'm
any brand be bring community can say brace. Cocoa asem na waka ka say yekowa ye beche be bring because a brand tie. Because 2016-2017 cocoa price na ye beto ye no. Ya ye to cocoa ayante so no. Evidence no e wo clear. The sika amokoje ye 1.8 billion US dollars ah. Any the number of cocoa mo ye mo tons mo ye se mo to amontumi anto ye buy ah. Na mo ja arrears more than necessary wo ho no. Ni nyina nka be kan wasem but e brand ni ho. Menua you see, Baumia Okofa, he says Baumia a yastic for the NDC. Say, or in a kofa, a so source na ye politics by. Assuming without admitting, say Baumia can so source in a same 20 before 2016 elections, and a bar power. Then President Mama Debia Meka said he has no business of failing this country because he has been a president before. And to what now opposition 8 good years, and our Tato said this is what we are going to do differently. The word is differently because no more identify say so no more be jiba umia de na oji two or kan ho asem na wo kan ho asem na to say mo ba mo be something different but wo ba no de wa ba no worse.
Oh, what is worse?
Any worse to say
why 98% so you be 44 98%
Cocoa road wo si Cocoa road na 98%. Now the work is here. Kwame Agojane, 4th estate for the normal Yaba I come about you. 2025 Auditor General report. Am I? You are aware?
That's a conjecture. Now am I?
The Auditor General's report for a day and on what they can say. And to what the young by Tinyabotre. Oh, Matia say, yes, a tunrua, Yampani people. See, say, ye can't no crow or my more. Madame Fish say, young politicians, no, you bet to me, I dear Magana for Giedi. But say a tra opposition near yen near money about Bermuda, I say, but justify. Say, not a prof working. Me do better than never year opposition you know justify Nina. And you won't anything wrong with some of Mokai. Into that's what baby and no Jinana. Meanwhile, the baby and no Jinana, walk on no, and the Becca said, no one Casa Unia Sweeney. As a man or kind of TV3. Or say, I that say, Becca say, they were being hypocritical, and I say, Omoye, they were being double standard. One was a man or Cate. enti you who say bibia wo
kotuni
oh you who say
or say it's that probably they are being hypocritical.
Yes, but you can't you couldn't adduce wrongdoing.
But there is no wrongdoing. But by our statements on in opposition, let's accept say we were being hypocritical.
Okay.
But there is no wrongdoing because it is by law.
Wrongdoing no mo kan ho asem no. And a president so mo fa documents no mra. Me nua me de okotu president asem bia okan. Enti na medical catch was president catch me so nya aware about
and they don't say me kan okre.
Say president catch me say ade akoso so onim ho hwe a medi ne ho yaw.
Okay.
Medi president ho yaw. Because the statement we kura me nua where ma get why are there na we read at papa. Me nua already has a see kura clear me clearly say the president is aware about what is happening.
Aware about what?
Your best say young politicians no say they okay ye ma amanfo nyi ni. Na nsema ye beka opposition no ye ba to me ni enya to me wi a ememe ya adwen say ye dan ya no. Na niema akoso road ministry ho no. Ma munya ma adwen say ye MP for any kofa bae o. Fourth estate for the kofa bae.
Obua. Omu busa e, omu file RTI request.
The RTI request, was it the MPP that filed or it was fourth estate?
Any of them.
It was fourth estate.
I be also on the buy.
David. Or say Mamun Kase MPP for the buy.
Nana muni nyina na sia meeting amoma ni sika with this argument.
Meba. Etimanasa zero niema o ye nyina no party for the sponsor.
Manasa zero only fourth estate bio. Na Solomon Brahma
Solomon Brahma MPP before the sponsor no.
Wamuni ni sia ya mpe bi se na for. No plan na make ato. This serious. Make am o. Me kan si o.
David. Meba. Researcher wo mo ye wa ha nyina no if it favors NDC a muna mutua sika ma.
Aya na me yase ye nimre.
Muna mutua sika ma.
Me say
enne okoye ba kwa eti obo omo so akwaji
say what you like. Me say Omanhene mre na ya yendi programs we are time.
No. But to indict primer like that it's not fair. Because he okoye or the RTI koi.
Una okawe.
Not Debbie Meba or the RTI koi. Ena ye the documents
na man. And we use document for mischief.
Mami Musa.
And so we release him.
How on earth would we conclude like that?
Say,
what is your proof?
Okay.
Meba. What is your proof? Do you have any video or any conversation to that effect?
No, be come be adam there a video man.
There's so there now.
Me say. Serious allegation.
No, that is not. Hello. Wrap it up now.
Yeah, baby. Mummy ain't can no crowd. Say yes, I did not.
I shall time and intimacy. Wow, what's the time now?
Sorry. Why we man coming here?
Kasa.
Yes, Omanhene.
Yes.
The strategy I share you so know. I mean, I am a coach. I know and I'm familiar with the strategy. Oba, depending on the comments you have made, you know. What you can label. I don't know whether that's a intention they say or the weekend or thought so or the I question upon them. Seriously, I'm beyond that. And then Shiaka now
allow
Matia
Mr.
Maninga. Political party near. Charlie, political parties number some years free through.
Yeah, that's true.
I have very useful friends in the NDC. I have sat with the president like this before. I have very useful friends in the NPP, and I have sat with a lot of them also before. And the senior, menya that which it will be difficult for me to join a political party. It will not be difficult at all. Whether NDC or NPP, it will be very, very easy for me to join a political party. Please grant me the fact that me am matured enough, and I can be responsible for the things I say. And just now, Mary, I think a professor and coming to me can make it. And I chinye bi Mary asia.
The Professor Jampo ye ma no e den hanti o.
O ja se chinye Mary asia anti akwesi nka mentimi nkasa. And now so no ni ho e friend no. Eya anti nka mentimi ye. What I'm saying is say number 1 on the jet. Me no shall listen to me. but he said something else and attributed it to me. But someone make can say, when you make a very categorical statement in opposition, na so ba power, na near mass free one, yeah, own up.
What is that categorical statement?
The categorical statement was that, and I'm quoting Okujato Ablakwa, or see presidential jet. It is in pristine condition.
No,
Come on, if I say assuming he didn't say, hold on.
That's all over. With the greatest respect to you, when you want to post some of these things, I will hold you to it because they all kind of mention me.
But at least fan say enye bibie wo wiase nya na wote. Professor Anso TB, please. And I don't have to be MBB on this before I hear Okujato say what I'm saying he has said. Wadaruma. In America, no me say Okujato say presidential jet, it was fit for purpose.
It was
until Eneye Kasaya, President Meba. You see, presidential jet had not been condemned or and say from the time he was bought to. Eneye Juma, Kufo Yusu, President Mills Yusu, Eneye Juma. Okay, before the President Mills Yusu, President Mahama Nankasansu Yusu, President Akufo-Addo Yusu presidential jet nibi until a point. And at some point in the free honor or status or rent vehicle. Manka sika wants or rent jet. Manka cost of rent because whether you see and one out here now supported the fact that Obi Obeka say a certain purchase or contract is bloated piano. The person is not being fair because we name the scope. What can you say? And to be me say on the friends
issue of
price and men can be because there will be a justification why a certain thing should cost a certain much.
That's right.
And to me, they are not making or but just to serve his purpose in or some MPP no person can or no call price man can price I see what show so. Me say, I know this same way free penny phone be including Okujato buy and say it was fit for purpose. After the buy, the president in all his travels since he became the president has not used that same presidential jet Akufo-Addo where new soon. Akufo-Addo use will be ne do baby also new soon. But I cronin te oja use no. Ain't na president man so new so dano. Ain't no so new so dano. Yes, ain't no so new so dano. It is sana me kan yo. A man can the board or 17 million.
What is the foundation of the principle?
The principle is that when you say the presidential jet is fit for purpose, now president and you sue because it was still unfit for purpose. You should admit that at the point you were saying it was fit for purpose, now it was not fit for purpose.
He gave a reason. Say,
and you have a first point. No,
you look at the distance.
The time when now President Akufo-Addo used the time when President Akufo-Addo used so it was around that time and Owia Emusu used. From the time Akufo-Addo stopped using the jet, no international president whatsoever also used that jet.
Can I move?
Well, let me continue. My second point is that
a quick one.
My second point is that and the medical can say when the contracts figures come out, now Phil say you bloated that you don't have a basis because scope beyond a better price crime from what they are to. Then goes back to the same question of dishonesty in acceptance now American. When Minia Sami Jenfini Peninfu Akai in the past were saying say so sourcing has been used as a forum platform to stealing because you are bloating.
Never talk about quotations and figures.
You are bloating.
No, you see, me problem with Professor Smart ne say, say, Bra Sami Jenfi yes our press conference and I was there.
The price was bloated.
No, but I was there. Now ye auditor general ni auditor why ye on Kuku rules. And your auditor general ne say.
No, I don't say a bloated.
Me pato auditor general ne say. Figures now mo about so 3 times higher than they would have gotten if it were a competitive tender. So there was a basis for that assertion. Basis for your assertion.
Honorable ni American say see so sourcing common na ye bono. It has been labeled say your basis and crofoginaso Eddie blow-to figures.
Eddie
When you are the reference of Auditor General, Eddie can see My first Auditor General's report in my, you are very confident, say, Bibisa and Kobem. Until then, no, near your can't hear that honest says, so no be used. It becomes a basis.
It's a recipe for
no. You see, I'm not here to do any.
So if I get you right, whether it's audited or otherwise,
that's not fair.
You are saying, say, the statement and the conclusion is that. So when you sue so there.
It is the principle I am talking about.
No. But in the law, in the law.
You see, when they get there, they talk about law.
No, but in the law, it is now Omanhene Yaw Adu-Boakye, and now run your dibu.
Now when I can say, sadly, a nimble.
You see, no, I say, my content here. Hello, bloating or no bloating, we will get there until we get there. For this example, though the papers we are can the first time, the contract sum was $23 million. Euros rather. Fine.
Now it's 67.
What you say? For the same road, for the same dimension,
10 years on.
Remember, rehabilitating it. First of all, now can say 20 years per what we are told by the contract. Yeah, the 20 years. Yeah, can't value for money as someone accuse you. Me say me be that. Me accuse the NDC who paid so much for a 20-year-old. That 20-year-old need 10 years. I say, me can't. And I make us say, Sakoba say, inti yanko rehabilitate ya. Yanko constructing new roads. Yanko new bridges. We are going to rehabilitate the road. Naseko 67 million adia. Times 3.
I was so be able to say, why so?
And when anybody wants to ask that question, it doesn't make the person
and two, the issue of the paper. So one argument is that Growth 82 was registered last year, January. The contractor.
Yes.
So based on what? And now the contract of such magnitude. For example, Emma, a 1 year.
Less than 1 year old
contractor. The track record. That is what has come out.
I am landing on the Biadia. Sabi NDC and you're different from Ghana. Ghana 7 year can take your politics out of it. SMC and ya Kabekano, I have be consistent. For example, as at 2024 December, our MPP free abemun. Now the total registered construction firms are. My source is Onua Bojanua the website. Now it has been pulled down. Now the total registered was 1,046. 1,046. Omomutimi bid for government contracts. Who register in case your amount be by
you qualify
and register. There were another group that were unlimited. Omomutimi bid for government contracts unlimited. Road the end 1,000 and then and on there is 47 as at the end of 2024.
1,047.
No. 1,047 is general. Unlimited, no, now 43.
Okay.
Now 43 at the end of the period. Senior, between January 2025 to September 2025, the number 1,043 moves to 3,464. 3,000 plus over 2,000 more people. One of those in that 2,000 was the one who got this. What does it mean? What does it mean? Senior, let's treat Ghana as Ghana.
Family and friends.
What it could mean, say ka unanka interpret and ka honanka create loot and share. Chale, uni company be a register be brand na amount then be. So you beef up the number. One of the things that my personal investigation I've only seen and confirmed just few. But I am confident that over 80-90% of the discussion we are having affects the contractors who quickly went to register and came in within that period. They are friend is saying.
Okay.
Mommy, I shall say if baby or this, you know.
I shall now say
Brother Smart, Mammy Chow, so be minimum company be or construction. During NDC back on the time, you know,
yeah.
MPP by 8 years, 1 year, Jumada. In the records, our company na back off. And this NDC once contractors and Obuha or the whole Bata party be answered when you're Jumadi. In this NDC banners our contractor. No. Oba on and o renew the certification.
Reactivation.
No, so why DC that?
Growth 82 no sanity.
I'm saying there are possibilities.
I like that question.
Oh no, wait. There are possibilities that those instances. That's number one.
No, we are not talking about
this particular one.
Registration, you know.
Hold on.
You know.
We are talking about reactivation. I am talking about Growth 82 is specific. Was it registered afresh?
It will appear as new registration. It will just appear like that.
But do you
appear like that?
It was new
company. It will appear like that. Number two, Mami answer way. Professor Smart. Master Badi Opa Hishim. When you saw your good research, I have him. Say you can't acquire rehabilitation. And you know, it's not like. It's not like you see it's no, it's not like party. Mama want to make an example. Meme constituency from Ayanfri to Asanwe so. 2013 e shas here. Na under the road sector rehabilitation program. Na kwan e da denchira ye nya ni quota da. Emfutu kwan. But ye ba be ye no asphalt no. Ye say e rehabilitation. Empopo akese e wom nyina ye tutu ni nyina. Na $52 million. But you say what you say. Enti Professor Smart Busa engineers no Debbie. You see and rehabilitation no. Okay. Say okwa
I was young for me time
engineering.
Yeah, the best here no more. Odom ma me ania.
Honorable better
Echina. Ye be sa ni mu nyina ahia. Awurade enka mo ho. Makra mu nyina ahia. Bediako. And as for support. Mu nyina me da wase. Ya Grace